Well, shout out to the guy who did this. Awesome work.
Deep drop. Hurts fires. Nobody home. He put it in the direction of DeVonta Smith.
That's why I like DeVonta. Look at this. Go a little higher. Go a little higher, man. Go a little higher. You know what I'm saying? Bad throw. Can't have that.
To run the football. They don't get it there, and there's
DeVonta
Smith saying, if you arch it a little bit and give me a chance.
Hurts. On time.
Right on the spot.
Hooks a pass. Got his man, DeVonta Smith. He's got the angle.
Look at him staying there strong and confident.
What is good, everybody? It's your main Eagle Chant One coming at you with a live stream. And listen, we're gonna talk about is Jalen Hurts the dude or not? Because you know how I feel. I feel if you have to be the guy, you have to be the guy that can throw the football with accuracy. Okay? You got to be the guy that can come up clutch for us. You got to be the guy that can consistently do it on a regular basis. And Jalen Hurts, whether people like it or not, hasn't been that dude. Do I blame him for the loss last week? Obviously, no, I don't. I think some of it is his fault, but mostly it's the defense. The defense stink. I mean, this is just pathetic. Look at Jonathan Gannon's fucking. I want to show you this. Derek Barnett is an absolute sorry player.
Here we are, 3rd and 7.
I mean, sorry, my bad.
Here we are, 3rd and 7. First series of the game for the Chargers. We got them exactly where we want them to be. 3rd and 7 inside their own 5-yard line. I mean, bring the pressure. Do something different. Play a little tight man-to-man. Make them work for it. But look up here at the top. Steven Nelson giving his receiver, I don't know, 10-yard cushion. You see the sticks right here. This is where the sticks is at. This is the first down. This is a 7-on-7 throw. In rhythm, big, strong quarterback.
Look at that.
In rhythm, throwing it out.
Easy.
Easy completion. Easy. I mean.
Get out of here. That makes me sick. Jonathan Gannon needs to be fired today, man. I'll fire his ass today. This is our defensive coordinator? Shit, I'd rather have Jim Schwartz. At least Jim Schwartz gave me pressure. At least Jim Schwartz gave me the front four. Now, I can't say it's all Hurts' fault, but some of it was. Hurts got to throw the football with accuracy. The Dallas Goedert, I don't put that out. Some of it was him and some of it was Goddard. But the DeVonta Smith obviously was. But this defense is trash. Masuda. This defense is trash. It's time for Howie to go, bro. And this is what I go back to see. He's the one who signed these big free agents. Josh Sweat's not good. Not worth that type of money. Derek Barnett, really? This dude right here? I mean, they've filmed him. Hopefully this is it. Get Derek Barnett the hell out of here, man. This is a shame, bro. Look at this. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Hold up. This dude's a fucking joke. Why is he still playing? I would have benched his ass by now. He would have been off the damn team by now. You know, what are you jumping for? Keep your fucking ass on sides. This guy's a 4th or 5th-year player, and he's still playing like a damn rookie. When is this dude getting cut? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. We still making rookie mistakes, Derek? Carrot top head? That's what I'm going to call you. I didn't want him. Never wanted him in the draft. I wanted my boy Marlon Humphrey. Howie Roseman, you know, this guy over here, the quarterback factory. This guy.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory? Factory, yes. So I think that it's a priority for us, and you know, we're always going to invest in that position. And we had a chance to talk to Jalen, and
yeah, you talked to Jalen, all right. Yeah, no, what you did? No, what you did is just you screwed the pooch once again. What you did is you fuck up every draft. When is this dude getting fired? Like, I'm trying to figure out why people are sitting there praising Howard Roseman. He stinks. He's a terrible GM. He needs to be fired today. He needs to take Jonathan Gannon. He needs to take Nick Sirianni. He needs to get the hell out of here, take his quarterback, and get him the hell out of here. Unbelievable. Get that sorry piece of GM and get him the fuck out of here. I'm tired of this dude. What's up, Philly Foothills? I'm dropping a link, man. I need someone to come on here and tell me what is going on with this team. What is this team going? What is this? I need someone maybe to give me some positive. Can someone give me some positive about this? How do we expect to beat the Broncos? We can't. We're not beating Denver. You know what? Y'all laughing at the Dallas Cowboys. We are going to get destroyed by Teddy Bridgewater. This team stinks. Do we leave the players at the Lions Stadium? We ran the football like it. But your quarterback's supposed to put you in best moment. Did Jalen Hurts play his best game yesterday? No, he didn't. And if you say that, you're lying. Because he didn't. He was missing some throws. He once again struggled with comprehension on the goal when you need a touchdown in the red zone. He can't do it. And y'all running around like some of it wasn't his fault, but the defense stinks. I get that, but I need my quarterback to come through. Oh, you can't be the dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all you Hurts fans. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it real. Hurts is not being the dude that I can rely on going forward 5 years down the road. And if I have to, I will draft a quarterback if I have to. Obviously, I don't trust Howie because look what the hell he put us through. Quarterback factory. And that's what we are. It's a joke. Get Howie out of here. Get Gannon out of here. Get the whole coaching staff the hell out of here. And let's start this team from scratch. Oh, yeah, I'm blowing this fucking thing up today. Link is in right there if you want to come and talk. No goofy ass people come on here, man. If I don't recognize your name, you're not coming in. Jalen Hurts, inconsistent, missing receivers. Am I supposed to pat him on the back every time he fucking does good? No. He needs to throw better. But is it all his fault? No. This defense stinks. I want every coach, Tactor. Shit, you made me almost get my fucking suitcase, bro. Net Southwest, the link is in there if you want to come and talk. I need people to tell me something positive. Maybe I'm overreacting. Defense is trash, bro. This is probably one. You know what? I take Billy Davis right now over Jonathan Gannon today. I'm serious. I would take Jim Schwartz back. Please bring Jim Schwartz back. As matter of fact, Jonathan Gannon, here's for you, bud. Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna pack your shit for you, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that sorry ass scheme. And you can take Howie with you. Shit. This is his suitcase. I got a suitcase just for him. One more year of Howard Roseman, I got a suitcase for him too. And this is his final year. I got his shit packed too. Disgraceful, man. Disgraceful. This defense is sorry. Sorry. No problem. You know what's coming later, man. But I don't know where this team's heading. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like this defense at all. Can you explain me why our corners are 15 yards off the football? Again, Jonathan Gannon is the worst defense. You know what? I thought Jim Schwartz was worse. Jonathan Gannon makes Jim Schwartz look bad. He stinks. Howie can pack his shit today. Jonathan Gannon can pack his shit today. Sirianni can pack. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of these coach staff coming in here, man. I'm blowing this shit up today. Trade everyone. Anybody can be on a trade. I don't care anymore, bro. Cut everyone. Trade. I don't care. Because the bottom line is, we don't. If we make the wild card, it'll be disgraceful to us because we don't deserve it. Playoffs. We're just trying to win a game. Playoffs. Like, what's that coach from Minneapolis who said that? Playoffs? Playoffs? I'm just trying to win a game. The fact that we tied the Giants, man. Unbelievable, bro. We ain't getting. I take OBJ. Hey, anybody who says they don't want to take OBJ don't know football, man. You get OBJ. Shit, I'm tired of fucking Jalen Reagor. He can go. He can go today. -5 yards and -6. What was it? 1 catch for -6? That's my number 1 receiver? Yeah, you could get the hell out of here, too. Jalen Reagor with his Twitter thumbs. Jim Morris, sir. Yep. Jim Moore, yep. What's up, Miss Burgame? Shout out to her. Do I think it's all Jalen Hurts' fault? No, I don't. No, I don't. Do I think he put us enough to win? No, I don't. And people acting like this guy shouldn't be crazy. Listen. Jalen Hurts is not all his fault, but did he make some mistakes? Yeah, he got to clean it up. Because in order to franchise quarterback, I need him to win me a game. Yeah, I know this defense stinks. I get this. But he needs to be able to come clutch. And he's not. Do I think he's the worst quarterback? No. No. Sam Darnold is pretty much the worst quarterback in my opinion. He really is. Howie Roseman, the quarterback factory. That's what he is, man.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks,
Get
Tim.
the hell out of here,
we're
man.
Obviously a quarterback.
1 more year of this bum. Yeah, you're a quarterback factory. Get the fuck out of my face, man. I love playing that clip because I just love these Howie fans telling me on Instagram, like this guy told me that, oh, you don't care. It don't matter what he does. You're always unhappy. What the fuck am I supposed to be happy for? This man stinks at drafting. He drafted a TCU punt returner at the number 1 pick. What am I supposed to be happy for? No linebackers, no safeties, no defensive pass rush, or a veteran. He signs veterans. He's not good with this stuff. What am I supposed to be fucking happy for? You stupid Howie lovers. Huh? Huh? Get out of my face, man. And next time before anybody comes after me talk about Howie, learn your football. Because this man hasn't drafted a Pro Bowl since 2016. Carson Wentz. How many more picks do you want to screw up? Huh? For all you Howie lovers out here. Tell me I'm supposed to be negative. Yeah, I'm supposed to say, Greg, Howie won us a Super Bowl, so we're supposed to sit back and we're supposed to do what? Am I supposed to be thrilled? Am I supposed to be happy? Fuck Howie. Get him the hell out of here. I don't care about excuses anymore. He sucks. He's a terrible good owner. He's a terrible GM. He's a horrible evaluator. He doesn't know what he's doing because we want to be 3-6 if he knew what the hell he was doing, right? Instagram people want to come in here, man. Just make me mad. Like, do you want another season with him? Because I don't. I want players. I want dogs. Got a bunch of poodles as their linebackers, man. Alex Singleton stinks. Terrible. Up with Nathan Gary. His stats matches it, actually. And Jalen Reagor, 1 catch for -6. Y'all want to tell me he's not good? He's still good? Y'all want? Somebody told me he was proven. Where? He sucks. He can't run routes. He's a TCU gadget player that this stupid GM decided to draft over Justin Jefferson, over Brandon, over T. Higgins, over Michael Pittman Jr., who's Carson Wentz's best friend in Indy. You failed to build around a quarterback. And then when you draft a quarterback, you want to get a Russell Wilson. Nah, get the hell out of here. Because you drafted this man in the second round. If you thought he was a project, then you don't draft a project in the second round, you dumbass. Cottage GM. That's why I hear he's a project quarterback. You don't draft project quarterbacks in the second round. You don't do that. Like I said, the link's right in if you want to come in there, bro. I ain't trying to do all this talk, bro. I'm done. I'm done with this fucking team. Where do we begin? Where does this team begin? Here, like I said, the link's in here, man. I'm done. I don't know. I don't know why we dropped Project Gordon, because we got a stupid, uneducated, worthless piece of shit GM who has no clue of football, never ran a football in their life, has two nerds up top telling a coach what the fuck to do, fired a Super Bowl head coach, fired a defense corner who they didn't build around. We said it was Jim Schwartz. Then we hired another defense coordinator that is twice worse. Jonathan Gannon said, hold my beer. You thought Jim Schwartz was worse. let me show you what I have. Bring back Jim Schwartz, man. I can't take another year with Jonathan Gannon. He needs to get the hell. He can't be back next year, bro. He can't. He can't. This team's a joke. He's a joke, bro. Howard got to go. He got to go. He can't be here. How many more picks do we have to lose? I'm not supposed to trust him with 3? Come on, bro. This dude has completely destroyed this team. And we're going to get smoked by Denver. You can best believe Denver's putting a 40 burger on their head. I best believe we're going to get beat by Denver. Y'all laughing at the Dallas Cowboys. Wait till we play in Denver, bro. Oh, it's going to be a blowout. You don't even need to watch the channel next week. Next week, don't watch the Eagles game. We're going to get destroyed. Teddy Bridgewater is a pretty good darn quarterback. Unless their defense show the hell up. The Cowboys at least try to put up a fight somewhat. Denver is a very underrated team, man. That's all right. This team's a joke. What's up?
Yeah, what's up, man? I mean, I don't got anything positive to say about this team. I mean,
hold on.
Huh? Hello? You hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't say anything positive about this team. I mean, I could say about the quarterback, but he has to show me a little bit more. Because minus that game and the Atlanta game, he's just not showing me he's the franchise guy. The only thing he's shown me is he's a good backup at best. And guess what? We drafted him in the second round. Sorry. I'm getting mad. But
Go ahead, yo. Because all the Cowboys lovers in the back.
Why would you draft a guy in the second round being a project QB? This is on Howie.
Because
if he doesn't pan out.
Because you got Howie Roseman as a GM. Like, everybody thought he was a genius. He's a genius, everybody.
Like, I'm sorry. Why would you draft this guy in the second round if he's a project?
Everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?
Sorry about that.
Yeah. You want to know what's funny? He said this the second time. This is the second time he says this. Isn't that something funny? Isn't that funny? Like,
there's people on Instagram.
Let me say this.
People on Instagram told me I was a hater of Howie Roseman, Kavon.
You know what I gotta say to them? This is what I said. Here's what I'm gonna say. Just bring up J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Bring up terrible players that Howie's picked. Bring them up. Show them the stats, and just say, "You sure you want to defend this guy?" But you know what? If they want to say Super Bowl, here's what I gotta say. 4 years. What has he done since then? And then if they can't say anything,
whoa. How has Jalen Hurts played a good? Okay.
Dude,
how did Jalen Hurts play a good game?
Here's what I said. I said minus the Chargers game and the Atlanta game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He played good in those 2 games, but minus that, he's not showing me he's a good franchise QB. Sure, he shows flashes, but guess what? Like I said before, most of those touchdowns are garbage time. I mean, the one to Rager going to 3 guys, really? We lost that game. And besides, there's no point of talking about Rager, man. He's bust. He's done. Like,
Well,
you see Jefferson
let's be
catching
real. RPF was wrong for what he said, man. But he is what he is, bro.
Look,
I'm not going to discuss him.
Look, I'm sorry what I said at Miss Bird game, man. I'm sorry. I just don't like players who baby other players.
No, bro. You didn't say nothing. That RPF
I know that was RPF, man. I know. He said
what
some
he said was
stuff,
wrong.
Man. I disagree with what he said. Yeah, I disagree with what he said, man. Now, look, I want to
ran the ball
apologize
47 times. Okay, well, if we ran 47 times, and I expect my quarterback to fucking hit the receiver. Come on, bro. Are you serious? 47 times? 47 times, really?
Yeah, like I said before, I want to apologize, Ms. Bergen. I didn't mean about her. I'm just saying, like I said before, man, I just don't like players. I don't like people who baby players. That's why I call them fan players, because they care about what's the number on. They care about the name on the jersey than care about the.
Well, hold on. I want Jalen Hurts to work. You know why? Because if it does not work, we better get the fuck out of here even further.
I agree. I want Hurts.
Drafted this man in the fucking second. You pass him over Jeremy Chin. You can't afford to go out and get a quarter. For everybody who wants Russell Wilson ain't coming here. Newsflash for you, he's not coming here next year. Okay,
and you have to.
There's no other quarterback in the draft.
Eagleson, you want to know something? Russell Wilson, I think it was in the 4th round, and guess what? He turned out to be a good QB. Jalen Hurts. I mean, look, he's good, but he's just not Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson was a 4th round talent, and guess what? He worked his way up to be on the top. Worked his way up. Like, okay, if you don't remember, they paid a guy named Matt Flynn a big contract after the game against the Packers, where I think he had the most touchdowns in that game, and I think in week 17, 2011. After that, they drafted a guy named Russell Wilson. They to be his backup. But when Russell Wilson kept playing until the preseason, kept developing, they put him to starter, and then Matt Flynn was backup. And we all know what happens. Look, what I'm trying to say is Russell Wilson was always going to be a franchise QB there. Hell, even in his rookie season, yeah, he did have some a little bit messing up, but guess what? He showed that he can be a franchise QB. Hurts, I just don't see it. I see some of it in the Chargers game. And look, we can all agree to disagree, man. This is what I'm trying to say. Oh, he was a 3rd round pick. Okay. I always think he was a 4th for some reason. I have to go back, but look, what I'm trying to say is if Hurts is gonna be our guy, he needs to work on his throwing mechanics. And Absolutely, if it doesn't work out, it's gonna be not on Howie. It's not gonna be on Howie. It's gonna it will be on him. But
because he drafted him in the 2nd round. What are you talking about? It's not gonna be on. It is gonna be on Howie. Because
sorry, I was trying to think of something, but
I don't even give a damn. Hurts does work out. He has to go, bro. Yeah. He cannot be in the draft next year, bro. There's too much talent. He passed up. There's too much talent that he wasted. Too much time. You got JJ fucking Arcega-Whiteside still on the fucking roster. Okay, I'm glad he's hurt because it would have made it 10 times worse. But it's like Jalen Reagor stinks. Terrible receiver. Man has 6 catch for -3. 1 6 for -3. 1 catch for -6. You telling me that's elite receiver? You tell me that's worth drafting? Really? Over Justin Jefferson?
Hey, can you tell me if I'm wrong or not? Didn't Howie or someone say when we drafted Reagor he was supposed to be a replacement for Deshaun Jackson for some reason? How's that working out? The guy can't track a deep ball for nothing. The guy drops passes, can't run routes. It's absolutely terrible. The only thing he's good at is either punt returning, maybe kickoff returning, and I think that's it. He only had terrible. I think that's it. The only good thing he had in his rookie season was catching that big bomb.
The only good thing he had was when he had a punt return versus the Packers in garbage time.
Well, that and the I think we had that punt return for a touchdown.
This defense, man. I mean, let's watch this again. I mean, this is so pathetic. look at that. Just
guess what?
We need to watch it again.
20 sacks, 24 penalties. His entire career. 20 sacks, 24 penalties. His entire career, and we got him and passed on TJ Watt. who I don't know, reminds me, 61 career sacks. And he had 3-sack game yesterday against the Chicago Bears. It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing that we have a GM who has to control a 53-man roster. It's embarrassing that he drafts players that don't help us at all. It's embarrassing that we can't even get good players on the field, and we have to replace them with players who are either injury prone or don't help out. Remember Fulgham? He probably would have had a pace of 1,000 yards in 2020, but guess what? Guess who came out of injury? You guessed it, Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson. And guess how bad it was?
I saw this game just like you.
He just went to decline. And guess what? We cut him after the 20. I think it was we
were waiting for him after the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
That's why I respect the Patriots more. They cut players and they get new players, and that's why they won back-to-back Super Bowls, man. Let's sign a 4-year deal to someone who don't. So like Josh Sweat, what has he done? It means he wasn't worth that money. Doesn't show up again. It's not worth that money. But we'll pay someone. We'll do the exact same thing. We will never learn from our mistakes, and that's just what it is.
Yeah,
we're not a good football team because of a drafting and the fact that we're just not a good football team.
And my thing with Rager is, why draft him in the first round when he was never supposed to be a first round talent?
Because
he doesn't even look like a first round talent.
Analytic pick.
Oh yeah,
Roseman is an analytic GM. We need to copy the Cowboys. Have all defensive. Cowboys have a smart GM in their room.
Oh no, they do have a smart dude. I think before that Jerry Jones was taking the GM spot. I think, but like you said, Eagles GM. I don't know if you said it or someone else said it, but they said Jerry Jones knew he was the problem, and he took away from it and let someone else pick it. I mean, isn't that why they have Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, I guess? But I think Trayvon Diggs got burnt, but minus that, 7 interceptions. Yeah,
but he got burned, but he also was forcing turnovers. So he's a good corner. Hard to say it, but he's a very good corner. He's definitely a very good corner in that league. I'm saying, but Derek Barnett is bomb. I mean, look at him. I mean, he's jumping off. Let's look at that again. Beautiful, wonderful pick.
Hey, you want to know something? Take a look at Cox and Josh Sweat. Look at them. Look at them when he does it. They're just both like, just look at them. Look at them. They're like, here we go again. They're disappointed. Like, it's sad that we have players like Barnett who just don't help us at all. But it goes back to the GM, because guess who has the 53-man roster? Him. Yes, him. I mean, it's the reason why. Oh, I don't know. Kerry Vincent Jr. wasn't active. I mean, I wouldn't blame that on him.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. We're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about?
I can see that. I can see that, Bobby Murphy. I mean, I do agree. I mean, Smith, Dickerson, Gainwell they're all right, but that is an excuse for the rest he drafted before them.
Smith wasn't a Howard Roseman pick. Let's be real. He wanted a fucking quarterback. Gainwell, Dickerson, I'll give you that one. Still reach on a second. Williams, So I guess so.
I mean, Milton Williams is all right, but I mean, that's the only thing I've seen out of him was 1 sack. I don't know if I've seen him already. I was surprised he was there for the 1 sack, because I thought he wasn't in there for some reason. Gannon needs to go.
Jonathan Gannon is worse than fucking Billy Davis. I'll take Billy Davis right now over his sorry ass.
Yeah, I was actually asking a question to the RPF. Well, I was asking him, him and Big D just asking him, like, who was this Billy Davis guy? I didn't, because like I said before, I was like,
did you see what Brian?
I'm like Eagles fan.
Brian Westbrook, he said this. Look what he said. Look.
Here we are, 3rd and 7. First series of the game for the Chargers. We got them exactly where we want them to be. 3rd and 7 inside their own 5-yard line. I mean, bring the pressure. Do something different. Play a little tight man-to-man. Make them work for it. But look up here at the top. Steven Nelson giving his receiver, I don't know, 10-yard cushion. You see the sticks right here. This is where the sticks is at. This is the first down. This is a 7-on-7 throw. In rhythm, big, strong quarterback, in rhythm, throwing it out, easy completion. I mean, and you'll see it. There's no pressure. Got enough time in the pocket. Easy.
Honestly, all I gotta say is, it's not. Honestly, I say is Gannon, just pack your bags. Why do we even get this guy from Minnesota to begin with?
Because he's a puppet.
I know. And did you watch his press conference? He watched his press conference. He just sounds like he sounds.
Did he praise Derek Barnett for real?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that Derek Barnett a little bit.
Derek Barnett for real,
bro. You want to know something? I actually saw that. I saw him saying something about Derek Barnett. I don't forget what he said because I thought
Derek Barnett actually done really good. You can't be serious. This is good. This is good.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, fire this guy. Fire this DC right now. This guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. Oh, this guy's a good player.
The guy thinks this is a good player, really? I mean, shit. I need different eyes then, because I don't look like a good player.
Actually, I think I might need to
Let me make sure. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Let's double check again one more time. Shit. Should we put that in a slow mode? Let's see what we can do in slow mode. Let's see. No, I can't do it in slow mode. Shit, I would have done it in slow mode. I mean, you're praising Derek Barnett, really? Come on, bro.
Oh yeah, he's a good player.
Good player, my ass.
It's funny to me that this guy would do it. Say Derek Barnett's a good player, and I really wanted them. I really hope they find that clip so I can tape and just make fun of him. Really, you really say he's a good player?
He's a fucking waste.
The guy has made more penalties than sacks. I think he has
I probably can do better than Derek Barnett. I probably can get at least a pressure. He don't even do nothing. He got one pressure from Jared Goff that was literally a blitz, and his lazy ass finally hit the quarterback. I mean, that's it. That's his whole career right here. It's just one sack on Jared Goff, who stinks. It's terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot to remind you. How's Ryan Kerrigan doing? Oh wait, I forgot. He's not even there. He's a freaking ghost. Like you can't even find him.
Ryan Kerrigan stinks, but everybody was hyping like it's the next Chris Long. He's good. You just overreacting.
Okay. I think you'll be surprised, but I never actually wanted Ryan Kerrigan here to begin with because I'm like, A, he's too old. B, I think we got Chris Long when he was, I think, either 30 or something like that. And C, he's not gonna work out. He's old. He's past his prime. But I'm like, but I wasn't sold to the idea because I thought maybe he could help our young guys. But then I'm like, I don't know about that.
Let me make sure that's still a good player.
Because I was still thinking that maybe he could help our young guys, but that's just my thing.
I'm just double checking to make sure he was a good player. I don't look like a good player to me. I guess good players jump off sides. Okay.
But hey, I did find Ryan Kerrigan. I know where he was.
Where was he?
If you look at the Tom Brady touchdown he threw, Ryan Kerrigan was right there trying to get the ball out.
I know. The man was jumping up like he was actually good at jumping, bro.
The guy jumped up like he thought he can get it.
That's a bum.
Oh,
this is why how he has to go, bro. Just signs sorry ass free agents, sorry ass contracts.
Oh yeah, hey,
can't draft the shit.
Hey, Eagles champ, Eric Wilson, claimed by the Texans.
I'll make you fucking cry, bro.
Guess how many? 1 interception, and absolutely was terrible. Can't cover for nothing. Overrated, this bum. He was only helped by the Minnesota Vikings defense. Huh. That reminds me. What about Anthony Harris? I wonder what he's doing.
He stinks. He's
Nothing.
terrible. He can't stay healthy.
Yeah, you're right. He can't even stay healthy. I think he missed I forgot what he missed, but he's just nah.
His hands hurt. His hands hurt from dropping footballs. He's got butterfingers. He can't pick off a pass.
I think when we got Anthony Harris, I think some people were saying that he was supposed to be our Michael Jenkins for some reason. I don't know.
Jenkins? Yeah.
Funny. That's what I heard for a little bit.
Yeah, Ron McLeod and those teammates were buddies, and they were gonna. Hey, same what I've been saying. Super Bowl 2017, thinking this team is still in the Super Bowl era. They still have that mindset. Let's pair up buddy to buddies. That's what it is.
Honestly, I just don't. Look. The Super Bowl was a magical year. It was a great year for us, but that's in the past. Look, we need to worry about what we're doing now. We need to stop talking about the past all the time. Look, sometimes I do make highlight videos. Look, I'm not going to lie. I do make videos on Super Bowl stuff like that, but
hell no, he's not Darius Leonard. You fucking serious? Al Singleton's the worst linebacker I've ever seen. He's up with Nathan Gary.
Oh no. Darius Leonard was a undrafted free agent, and guess what? At least he was able to be claimed not just by the Colts, but he would actually be really good linebacker.
But you know who I like as our linebacker right now? I like T.J. Edwards. Sorry for interrupting. I love T.J. Edwards. I think he's a beast. I like T.J. Edwards a lot.
It can be very good. It's all right, man. Honestly, I think T.J. Edwards is going to be great for us. He's better than Singleton, and here's what I'm going to say.
Better than Davion Taylor.
At least, and guess what? At least Darius Leonard can tackle and actually doesn't need to, get pushed, truck tackled, get bullied around like a real bitch. I'm sorry. I don't know if his height is small or is he big. It's hard to tell. But dude, the guy's getting bullied. The tackles he makes is just
the trash.
Yeah, they're trash. Bad. Like I said before, it's not. Look, like I said before. Oh well, he's good. He's good in tackles. Okay, but it's the way he tackles the players. He gets destroyed. Right.
I like Edwards a lot.
Oh, I think Davion Taylor's my favorite actually, but Edwards is actually might be my favorite actually. Actually,
it's sad when you have to rely on third string linebackers, and you don't really have you don't have a Patrick Queen on this team. You don't got a guy I think our last linebacker we drafted was 1979.
Wait, in the first round or somewhere else?
Just in general as a linebacker we drafted.
Oh.
I'm talking about in the draft in the first round. Yeah, in the first round.
Yeah, sucks. And it sucks seeing
Oh, okay. I was just making sure that Jonathan Gannon was seeing something I wasn't. Maybe I was just tripping.
I don't know. Maybe he's seeing the light for some reason, or maybe he was blind by something, and he's just realizing, oh,
shit. Maybe I'm looking at someone else. Maybe I'm just playing Madden too much. I don't know. I guess I didn't see Jared Derrick on that jump up sides.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm like, oh man, wait. Maybe that's that other guy, but
yeah, it was Derek Barnett's twin brother.
Yeah,
Danny Barnett.
Yeah, well, like I said, what I want for a linebacker is I want that Bobby Wagner. I want that thing. That
we won't get that with Howard Roseman. So we can always keep dreaming. We're not going to get that with Howard Roseman until he's fucking fired.
Somehow he never drafts. I think he never drafts linebacker.
He don't draft talent. Period.
I know.
His whole memo is analytic.
And let me say something about Chip Kelly, man. Look, I fuck Chip Kelly. Fuck him. Literally cutting Deshaun Jackson, trading LaShawn McCoy to stuff like that. But as a draft guy, I think he was actually, I gotta give credit. He was good. I mean, I think we had talent. Some of the talent was in 2017.
Eric Rowe.
I think we had like Zach Ertz. I think Lane Johnson was in there.
Yep.
I think Brandon Brooks, minus him getting injured all the time, but he was actually all right.
He was a free agent. Picked him up.
I think Jordan Hicks. I think we had him. And
Drafted by Chip Kelly. Yep.
Yeah. I forget the other players.
Texas A&M.
Who?
Huh?
No. Go ahead. I forgot what you said.
He was drafted by the he was out of Texas the Longhorns. That's
Okay.
where Hicks was from.
Yeah, and I forgot the other players though, but
Eric Rowe.
Yeah.
Blake Countess.
Oh yeah, I loved Eric Rowe.
Corey Shepard.
Oh yeah, I loved Eric Rowe. It was sad that I forgot what we did with them.
We traded him to New England because Howard Roseman didn't like him.
Yeah.
He wanted Jalen.
He probably would have been my favorite. Like he was really good, but I think the sad part was we traded him, and I'm like, it was sad though. Like he probably would have been a good corner for us, but GM, it's
Jalen Ramsey would have been a good corner for us, but we didn't want to give up the picks.
Nope.
What did we draft that year? Didn't we draft fucking J.J. What's Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we drafted him. We passed up on Terry McLaurin. And we passed up on a big guy who's 6'3", who probably has, I think, like 22, maybe 23 touchdowns.
No. 2019, no. 2019, we got Goddard.
No, that was 2018. We got Goddard in 2018.
So who did we get in 19?
I think I forgot. I forgot. Hold on, let me check because I don't know if we traded our first round for.
So it was 2020 that we took Jalen Reagor instead of Jalen Reagor. Got Jalen.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather have Jalen Ramsey, but it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah.
Chip Kelly also traded for Kiko Alonso and signed DeMarco Murray. Released nothing in return. Yeah, unfortunately.
Mr. Running heel.
But you know what?
Mr. Running high heel.
Jeffrey Lloyd gave him that power. You should have knew better. So I want to put on Chip Kelly along. Knowing Jeffrey Lloyd for giving him the power in the first place.
Honestly, I think that was. I think that's still the most stupid decision. Like, why give him full control? I mean, if you're going to give him the control, I mean, at least give him drafting wise. Like, don't give him the whole entire GM control. Like, doing stuff like that, like, getting Kiko Alonso for LaShawn McCoy, which is still the most dumbest decision in probably history. Like, LaShawn McCoy had better years in Buffalo than Kiko Alonso had in Philadelphia. What? One hand interception, that's it. I think 47 tackles. That's it.
At least he traded for linebacker. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Signing DeMarco Murray, Mr. High Heel Man. Runs like he has high heels.
Yep, definitely.
Released in Deshaun Jackson getting absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, but let me make sure Derek Barnett done jumping on sides again. Oh, no, he's still jumping on sides. Jonathan Gannon.
I wonder how he was doing after
that. How can you be in the defense corner? You say Derek Barnett did good, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Like I'm serious. I would pack his bags today for him just saying that. Derek Barnett did good. Derek Barnett did good. Okay. Yeah, and I'm guessing Jalen Reagor for -6 catches. One catch for -6 did good too, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Derek Barnett did fucking fabulous. Wonderful pick. Such a fucking joke. Let me make sure again. Let me make sure he was jumping on sides again. Ah, shit. No, he was doing it again.
What up, champ?
What's up? Howard Roseman will get a time. No, Howard Roseman's a fucking idiot. He needs to get the fuck out of here. No more fuck excuse for that dude. He just needs to get out of here in general.
If he's here next year and he signs a contract that
which he will be because Jeffrey Lloyd won't fire him. He won't fire him.
I think honestly, man, I think he's gone. There's no way you bring a guy like that back again.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Goes with him. Look at this. Derek Barnett jumping on sides. Let's see that one more again.
If Lurie just signs Howie to extension, I'm going to be convinced that there's something going on that we're not seeing. I'm convinced that Howie has something on Lurie because there is no way you will sign this guy to an extension for all the stuff he's done. Missing draft picks, drafting players that are terrible, passing on guys who could absolutely helped us out.
Because DK Metcalf, like we could have.
We could have had Terry McLaurin too, man.
We could have had fucking Patrick Queen.
That's what I'm saying. Murray. That was my point. I think
Jim Schwartz wanted him. Jim Schwartz wanted a linebacker. Howie Roseman, nah, we ain't gonna get that Jimmy. We're gonna get a fucking receiver, TCU punt returner named Jalen Reagor. Get this, like, this is stupidest shit ever. If you didn't want Justin Jefferson, you could have had a linebacker. You could have had safety. Shit, we don't. Our last linebacker we drafted in the first round was 1979, bro.
Yep. In the first round,
Shepard was a first round corner.
Yep. Like what was it? Marcus Smith was our last linebacker. Was he defensive end? Smith.
No, it was Ja'Cory Shepard. It wasn't Corey.
Oh no, Marcus Smith was terrible. But I think he was
a Howie pick. I think he took Derek Barnett again. No, Marcus Smith Jr.
You took if you took DK Metcalf that 1 year, then you could have.
I wanted him.
I wanted him. Remember Patrick Queen the next year.
I made a video saying J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was
funny that you mentioned Marcus Smith because I think that was I forgot what it was. I think that was the first terrible draft that I think that was the first pick that
Kelly brought. Yeah,
Kelly drafted Ja'Cory Shepard. Guess who passed on him?
Ja'Cory Shepard
passed on DeMarcus Lawrence. Passed up on him.
Bro, Howie Roseman's a long list. I don't even understand why he's still here.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just want to bring that in. I know. I just want to bring that in. Just say that.
Look, watch. I'm telling you, you're going to pass up on Christian Harris. We're going to take some bum from the fifth round defense tackle from OU. Not OU. Some college from old school college. Okay, Boston's college. Okay, which nothing wrong with that. But still, it's like he don't get the best player. Do y'all really think he wanted Devontae Smith? Because I'm telling you, he didn't want him. He wanted that quarterback that the 49ers took. Trey Lance. That's who he wanted.
Yeah.
They had to force him to get a receiver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now Room's coming out, we want Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson ain't going to want to come here.
Exactly.
You think he wants to play with a nerd GM and two nerds up top? Come on, man. Like, I literally got Howie's bags packed for him, bro. I'll send his ass to the airport.
We should fire this dude. Like,
I got it right here for him.
Bye-bye. If we fire him, then we should get the assistant GM from the Colts. I want him.
Bro, I just want a GM that could draft talent, bro. This is 3-6. Are we embarrassing right now? Like, we're tied with the fucking Giants in second place.
And the Washington football team.
You know, because say you're right. The Giants are going to sweep us.
No, I didn't say they would sweep us.
No. You should have said they were going to sweep us, because I didn't even think we were going to be this bad, but we're bad. We're going to get destroyed by Denver, bro. Yeah. We're not being Denver. We're going to get destroyed.
No.
And George for the Giants? Oh, man.
I personally feel like it's not Jalen Hurts or Nick Sirianni's fault.
I think Jalen Hurts needs to do better with his action.
I agree with you. He needs to do better. But one thing I will say,
you had to throw that's a problem.
I'm not going to give him excuses because
Jalen Reagor, he can sit his ass on the bench, man.
I realize that he sucks. Yeah,
I bring John Hightower right back up on that field and let him play. That's why I want John Hightower. I mean, I put John Hightower. I mean, we only saw him for one example. Like, get him active. Keep Jalen fucking Reagor on the sidelines. Matter of fact, get rid of him, bro. I'm tired of him. At this point, bro, I don't care who picks him up, honestly, because the bottom line is if Jalen Reagor does not work out, I'd say we go receiver in the first round next year, bro. That's what I'd do.
I don't know, man. I
can get that.
We've done that too.
Ohio State receiver, what's his name?
Chris Olave.
Yeah, pair him with Devontae Smith. His only quarterback I see in the draft that's any good is I want him too, but I want that Jordan Bates kid. The Jordan Bates kid, Jordan Bates.
From where?
Alabama, the safety. He's coming in the draft too.
Neil, what about him?
Huh?
Evan Neal or something? I heard there's a dude named Neal in this
There's
draft.
a lot.
And we've already went and scouted a couple guys. Lindy told me this. We've scouted a couple guys already.
I wouldn't trade 3 first-round picks and pay $40 million for a third, 2 quarter. No, but Howard Roseman's going to do that because he's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking idiot. He'll destroy this team. At this point, I don't care honestly because he can't draft. Like, how many more picks do we have to waste? This guy on Instagram told me, you don't care what all you do is complain what Howard Roseman do. Go back in your little home. Like, what the fuck does he do good? What does he do good? He can't draft good. We're in debt because of him. Like, we always in debt because of him. He pushes money for free agents. I mean, come on, bro. Like, what does he do good? What? He had one good draft. I'm not supposed to jump up and down for him. Oh, hell the Howie. Hell the Howie. He's a great GM. No, fuck out of here with that shit, man. I'm not doing all that.
Jordan Howard, though, he's good.
Jordan's a beast. He should have been
good. Devontae Smith, he's good.
Yeah. Did you see this one right here?
Deep drop. Hurts fires. Nobody home. He put it in the direction of Devontae Smith.
Look at the team leader right here. Team leader, man. Look at that.
A little too low. We gotta put that
They
high.
don't get it there, and there's Devontae Smith saying, if you arch it,
That's the guy who did this, bro.
Show the touchdown real quick, though.
Hurts. On time.
right on the spot.
Beautiful.
That's what happens when your quarterback and receiver get on the same page.
Look at that.
Look at him.
I mean, that's beautiful. I mean,
Good
but the
throw.
fact that your quarterback, your receiver had to tell you to throw it, it's an issue, man. I like that's the only throw I had an issue with. I mean, obviously the Goddard, man. I don't care if the pressure in your face, bro. You got to hit that ball.
Yeah,
you got to hit him, and there's no excuse for that.
That
He's
was
missed
more
so many
smart.
receivers, man. He got to clean it up.
Yeah, now, I think that Dallas Goedert catch, if he had time in the pocket and there was no pressure, he would have gotten that ball off. Because Dallas Goedert, he had to turn a direction where if he didn't adjust that ball, he wouldn't have caught that. So he had to turn his head all the way around, which that's impossible.
You should have told the Raiders fan earlier today when he was in the chat, how the fuck did you lose to Daniel Jones and the fucking Giants? And you come and talk
I don't know.
You should have told him that.
I mean, Henry. The Giants are so overrated. They win one game and they think they're a great team.
They're going to beat us. They
will. They will win one game. I think we'll win one of those games.
You know what? I think we're going to knock the Giants out of the playoffs.
Yeah. Just to laugh.
You tanked again. And I'm going to have to make another clown video of Joe Judge when he says, we play to win the game and this and that. You know what I'm saying? I would not be surprised if Joe Judge beats our next head coach for the next year if Nick Sirianni gets fired.
Bro, I think they're so overrated because they beat the Raiders, and I don't even think they're overrated because they're not even
Raiders
good.
weren't good. We just suck as a team. Man.
The Raiders weren't even good when they were playing the Giants. They had no receivers out there.
I don't think he would have caught that pass.
I don't think so. Not really anyone. Any tight end would have caught that pass. No tight
The
end.
Lakers right here, Bobby Murphy. You can come in there, man.
No tight end would have caught that pass.
Daniel Jones can't read defense. Daniel Jones, I don't know. Big Puss thinks he's still good.
I don't know. I think he's okay. I don't think he's good.
But like I said, the Giants get the quarterback straight. They're a threat.
They don't have any injuries. They might be okay.
God is. There's your number one receiver, Giant fans.
They paid him all that money just to give him 2 targets.
He can't stay healthy. He's such an injury-prone receiver. Him and John Ross.
2 injury-prone receivers.
Uh-huh.
That's tough.
Christian Harris is the guy I'm targeting next year, bro. But I don't think we're
Me too.
that.
Yeah. I want a linebacker.
Or that Oregon defensive pass rusher I'm going for.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
The only quarterback I see in the draft is Matt Corral. I don't see any quarterback that's any good. I'm not a fan of Carson Strong.
Yeah, Strong.
Not fair.
He's all right. I don't want him though.
Really, Ertz catching one-hand passes in Arizona because he's a fucking quarterback.
You see how hard that catch was, though? He had to turn his head
because he is a fucking
all the way around.
Kyler Murray's a fucking good quarterback, bro. It'd be nice if we had a fucking good quarterback.
Hey, I'm taking time with Hurts. I don't want to give up on him yet.
He got to do fucking better.
He's not playing good. I'll admit that he's not playing good at all.
I take if they offer me Hurts for Kyler Murray. You think I'd do it? I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, but that won't ever happen. But
no, it would not unless they have a fucking Howard Roseman's team.
Yeah, but I take time on Hurts because I still think he has potential there.
He's all right. So,
yeah,
like I said, if I could get Matt Corral in the draft, I'm going for him. But he's not going to be there on the board. He's going to the Lions probably.
Look at Frank Reich and Carson Wentz.
Don't mention it, bro. I did not.
Oh, man.
I didn't want him gone, bro. I didn't want him gone. I wanted us to work with him, but this fucking GM. But remember, we are always.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. We're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?
Yeah. Quarterback factory.
Needs to get the fuck out of here. Standard of the year. This is too funny. I don't like.
Bring in that Dots, please. Please bring in that Dots. I don't want Louis Riddick. He will make us worse.
These fucking commentators just irritating. I hate Monday Night Football, bro. I hate those commentators so much. Him and Peyton Manning, those are worse too. But those guys, commentators, look at him throw the rabbit out of his head. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up, man. I can do a better commentating than these three nincompoofs over there. Like, come on, man. They talking about. Look at that throw. That's a beautiful pass. Yeah,
Riddick thought Haskins was going to be a good quarterback. He thought Dwayne Haskins was going to be a good quarterback.
He should have been if he was drafted by another team other than the Washington football team.
No, if that's my GM, I'm good. I don't want him.
John should have drafted him over there. No, sorry. Should have drafted Josh Allen, but Josh Allen's a beast.
Yeah. Josh Allen sacked Josh Allen on Sunday.
Giants drafted him. And then they could have went for quarterback. They could have gotten Justin Herbert.
Yep. Exactly.
But they would have ruined him too, so it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
You can't have an owner who does not know football. Yeah, Jeffrey Lurie doesn't know football. I mean, he's part of the problem, but you can't fire the damn owner.
I mean, the only thing you can do is sell the team if you're the owner. If you don't,
I never bought. This is my Darren Sproles jersey. I'm not buying another fucking jersey. Support what? This team? 3-6. Yeah, okay. I'm not going anymore. Until they fucking start winning. I'm not buying anymore, Joe. This team is a fucking disgrace.
Only jersey I'm buying is number 6.
I'm not even buying that because then I'll get more packets to Jeffrey Lurie.
Yep.
Dipping Dots, yeah, I guess so. Does Howard Roseman know football? Obviously not, because we're
hell no. He sucks. He's one of the worst. He's the worst GM I've ever seen in my life. He is so bad.
People on Instagram says that I know you hate Howie Roseman. This is what they say. I know you hate Howie Roseman, but you think he's the worst GM. Oh no, he's a fucking worst GM. I take Ryan Pace right over him already.
He is so bad. Like,
there's your boy right here. Should we have round 2?
Damn, he sucks.
Should we have round 2? Oh man.
What's up, Bobby Morgan?
What's going on?
You just talk about Howie Roseman and how he sucks.
Oh yeah, Sarah Barnett too. Jump both sides. Fucking bum.
That dude's awful, man. I'm just glad they didn't give him an extension and just gave him the 1 year. I wouldn't have gave him the 5th year option. I wouldn't even give him the 5th year option. I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking.
Break down the where Nelson was 15 feet off the football. Bring back Jim Schwartz, man.
I know. Everybody wanted Schwartz fired, and I did too. I got tired of that picket fence shit. But Gannon makes you really miss Schwartz.
I like the Ravens GM a lot more because he can draft better. He got Patrick Queen. He traded for Marcus Peters. He got Marlon Humphrey, who I wanted over Derek Barnett. He drafted J.K. Dobbins. He's drafted.
I think
he's built around Lamar Jackson.
Andy Weidel, I think, out of Baltimore, but see, I don't think he has final say.
Should I take anybody over Howard Roseman at this point, boy? He just got it.
He seemed like during the pressers, during the draft, Andy Weidel seemed like he really knew his shit, but I don't think he has final say.
What's up, Big D, Biggie? What's up, man?
I mean, you see during these picks, man, they're not all on the same page.
And Jonathan Gannon said today that Derek Barnett did a good job today.
Yeah.
He doesn't always.
Pass him what he's smoking.
Because he listened to little poor Howard Roseman say that.
What does he have? One sack in 9 games?
Yeah, the Jared Goff.
$10 million. $10 million first round pick. How the hell did he break Reggie White's record? That must have been an accident.
That's who we took over 3 Pro Bowl cornerbacks. That's the guy.
We took him over Josh Allen. We took him over Marlon Humphrey. We took him over, I believe, Marshawn.
Lattimore, Tre'Davious White, and
Foster, O.J. Howard.
Yep.
Who else?
What
I think O.J. Howard went. No, I think O.J. Howard went before him.
Yeah, what year was that year?
On the board still. Because I remember Philip Fonja made a video. Philip Fonja made a video about Derek Barnett. I remember that. Now, he was before.
What year was that?
2000.
I don't know. O.J. Howard, I think, was the first tight end taken. I think he was gone when they took Barnett.
No, he wasn't. The first guy was taken was Myles Garrett. I believe.
2017, yeah, that
was Myles Garrett.
Yeah, that was the Garrett year.
No, I'm saying I think O.J. Howard was taken before Barnett. Didn't go like 14th.
No, O.J. Howard's still on the damn board when we drafted him. So
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look because I don't think so.
I think he was. I mean, we can double check.
O.J. Howard was like a highly rated tight end coming out. Tampa Bay took him. I'm almost positive.
No. Derek Barnett was taken 14th, and O.J. Howard was taken 19th by the books.
Oh, really? I don't know. For some reason, maybe he was the first tight end taken then.
Yeah, he was the first tight end taken that draft. Yeah, I get you.
Okay.
But guess what?
I knew it was somewhere in there.
Guess what? This is what we have. We have puppets. You're not getting a new head coach here. I mean, who's going to want to come here to be told what to do? Doug was fired because he was told what to do.
If anything, I think Adam might get the axe, maybe.
But he needs the axe after he just said about Derek Barnett being
at least I can see a little bit of improvement with Sirianni once he figured out, run the football.
He did do that.
But yeah. I see Gannon go forward 1 week, and it's hard to judge because they're playing Detroit. He seems like he gets intimidated when they're playing good quarterbacks. He'll go after a guy like Goff, but somebody like Herbert or Brady, it's like, oh no. It's just thinking,
maybe play jerk off every year.
There's supposed to be a philosophy when they say bend but don't break. We bend and break.
Yeah,
I think the coach GM right now.
Yeah, the coach GM. Not the GM, the assistant GM of the coach. That's who we should get.
Bro, look what they're even with Carson with sorry ass. They're building around him.
Exactly, and I think he's been one. He has had a major say in what the things that they do over there in Indianapolis, and they've taken a lot of great players.
They took Michael Pittman Jr.
Exactly. Jonathan Taylor. It's another one.
Marlon Mack they got rid of him.
Yeah.
They gave everything to Carson Wentz. I mean, he just has to put it together.
Yeah, and Gannon don't know how to scheme, man. Gannon, he doesn't know. He schemes against good.
Yeah, but come on, man. Carson Wentz, in 2 games that I've watched of his, has some of the most boneheaded play. That left-handed shovel pass. He done that shit twice.
Twice.
Then even with doing it, they get the ball back. All right, he takes them down. They score. They tied up to go to OT. Interception. He's the king of fucking bonehead plays in crunch time. It's unbelievable.
I wouldn't do that. I think Darnold's about to reach that point.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Darnold's been a bust. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you want to put him in the category of Sam Darnold, go ahead.
You always got to put Jones up there.
I actually think Wentz is better than Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say he's that bad.
Yeah,
but he just does. I'm saying for what's expected of Wentz.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold turned out to look like be a bust. That's why he got traded to Carolina and they drafted Wilson. A lot of people want to blame Philadelphia for all Carson's problems. And I'm sitting there listening to the owner himself regretting the trade.
Yep.
Yeah, his own words out of his own mouth.
I wouldn't regret.
He regrets the trade. Don't be surprised if they don't bench his ass and we don't get that first round. I'm telling you, I keep telling people, and I'm going to stick to this. We're going to need a high second round pick.
Well, if we do that, Howard better get the hell out of here.
If the Colts
get the hell out of here.
If the Colts aren't in contention, they are going to bench him because they're going to want that early first. Because that owner is not happy with this Wentz thing.
Yep. Go draft a quarterback.
If they can get out of the Wentz deal after this year. They can get out of it. They're not locked in the shit.
Other than eating that cap money.
Right. I mean, they're going to have to eat. We ate a lot of it, but I'm saying for them, it ain't if they're going to hit us like we talk. They could draft an early first-round quarterback and let Wentz walk.
Yeah.
Because, if they draft one early and they try to keep Wentz, he's going to cry anyway.
Draft another quarterback. We're a quarterback factory. Don't do that to us.
There ain't no quarterbacks in this draft I want.
I like Matt Corral.
I ain't taking him with that first round pick.
People call him a copy of Jalen Hurts, by the way. A lot of people call him a copy of Jalen Hurts.
Who?
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral is a bit
I'm gonna reserve a little judgment on Hurts at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to judge him in those earlier games when they wouldn't run the ball, period. Now, now he seemed like he can do enough to win these games and with a running game. He can't do it all himself. You know what got me, man? Check this out. If go back and look at this Eagles champ, right? Even though they're running the ball, the idea we all were bitching is establish the run. So when you do the play action, they're actually going to hesitate and bite on it. That's the idea of play action, right? The threat of the run, and then you pass. If you look at some of the plays, they were pounding the ball with Howard. Then they do a spread formation. Hurts is in the backfield with a no back set. So there's no threat in a shotgun. There's no threat of a run. Now, in the first one, he got away with the draw and got the first down. He came back and did the same exact play, same exact formation, and they caught his ass on that one. What's the sense of establishing the run? You got to have a running back there for that play action.
But he's missing so many receivers, man. I mean, the same thing that we bashed Carson Wentz for, he's doing the exact same thing.
Well, he missed really two. He missed two.
Still, if let's say Carson Wentz did that, wouldn't you be bashing him too?
Well, he did all last year.
Yeah, but
I seen guys running wide open. I seen guys run wide open, and Wentz is thrown at the goater in double and triple coverage. And on all these breakdowns, you're seeing all these guys open. And he was making, and then on the one, he goes to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That would be my clutch touchdown red zone threat, right? Throws to him in coverage. He don't catch the touchdown pass. And when they break the film down, you see all these open receivers around. He did the same thing. He just did the same thing in the Colts overtime. There was open receivers, and he threw it in the coverage and got intercepted.
No, I'm just something got to give, bro. Yeah, how it got to go. but I don't think he'll get. Like I said, he won't get fired. Unfortunately.
But you know what's going to save his ass? I'm telling you, man. This season, I really started to turn on Howie more. Just a lot of it is the way the coaching and shit is. And then you look back at some of these picks.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?
Also, though, Eagles champ. He's doing that, mocking the media because that's what they kept harping on. The quarterback factory. He knew exactly what it was. That's why I asked the other guy, and he's smirking. He's doing it. He's doing it to be a smartass.
Well, he shouldn't be. I just like.
We're far from a quarterback factory. We are far from a quarterback factory.
Yeah, fuck Kyle Roseman. Yeah, I like him.
But what's going to save him? What's going to save him is, for one, he's still under contract for next season. Number one.
They need to pay his money to get him.
What's going to save him is the moves he made to get these additional picks.
Oh, no.
That's what's going to save his job.
Oh, wait some more general makers. And Derek Barnett's.
Oh, God. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if they don't use any of the picks to trade for a quarterback, right, and let's say they decide they're going to stick with Hurts, right, I'm going to tell you right now, in the 2 out of them 3 picks are going to be O-line, D-line, and out of that, you're either going to get maybe a safety or a corner. They do not draft linebackers in the first round. I get so tired of people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand we need and everybody wants a linebacker. But tell me the last time you took a linebacker in the first round. He don't.
No, Derek Barnett's not Aaron Donald. You serious? Come on.
Well, for one, they don't play the same position.
Shit. That was supposed to be Fletcher Cox money.
One's an end, one's a tackle. Oh, what about, did you see on that last drive by San Diego, right?
LA.
And Eckler up the middle. They blew Cox off the ball, and his back was facing the running back as he passed through the hole. And I'm like, dude, Cox is washed up, man. He's washed up. Well, he's an average defensive tackle now. The problem is paying him $23-24 million a year. That's the problem.
The players are mad at Howie Roseman for wanting to trade him.
Shit. Well, that's just teammate loyalty type shit. They're not looking at it at they all think everybody should get paid. They all, they're all buddies. He's been there a long time. He's a locker room. He's one of the captains. He's the leader. But I'm saying we look at more like his on-field performance. Cox was slipping last year, man. This wasn't like his first down year. He was falling off last year.
He's not the same.
Before, you'd always hear about he would always have to get double teamed. It would free up whoever's next to him, whether it was Malik Jackson, Tim Jerrigan, all those guys. Now they're actually at times blocking him one-on-one, and he still ain't doing shit.
What did Josh Sweat do? Nothing.
He had a couple, 2 sacks in the Detroit game.
He's such overpaid, bro. He's not worth that type of money. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, it ain't looking like it.
Not worth that type of money. Once again, Howie Roseman overpays for
players. Well, then, and then two, I'm just going to tell you something else. Mailata looked great. They give him the extension. He sprains his knee. He misses 2 games. He don't look too good right now. He's struggling. Mailata's struggling. And they just gave him money. Before that, wouldn't you have gave him the extension? Because he hits free agency, they pay left tackles.
No, I would not have given him an extension until he earns the fuck extension. That's the issue.
You wouldn't have gave him a lot an extension.
Not right now, no. Not in the first half.
But he's a free agent. He's a free agent next year.
Well, I would have let him to see how he proves. If he kept on proving, maybe I could.
And then you would have paid even more.
Then
free agent left tackles on the open market, you're going to pay even more than what they just paid him.
But obviously, it's not working out now. So,
well, if he sprained his knee, like I said, and they switched and played him on the right side.
Yeah, that's hard.
Sometimes these guys can't play both sides.
Did you see this one from Brian Westbrook?
Here we are, 3rd and 7. First series of the game for the Chargers. We got them exactly where we want them to be. 3rd and 7 inside their own 5-yard line. I mean, bring the pressure. Do something different. Play a little tight man-to-man. Make them work for it. But look up here at the top. Steven Nelson giving his receiver, 10-yard cushion. You see the sticks right here. This is where the sticks is at. This is the first down. This is a 7-on-7 throw. In rhythm. Big, strong quarterback, in rhythm, throwing it out, easy completion. And you'll see it. There's no pressure. Got enough time in the pocket. Easy throw, easy catch. Now watch the route. Steven Nelson backpedaling. Easy throw, easy catch. 19 yards on the 3rd and 7. First down Chargers.
Yeah, when you look at that right in the beginning, you're like, that's where the ball's going. Right there. How did they not know that?
And Steven Nelson, he's just...
Well, and they brought him on a corner blitz, and he got the roughing the passer because he hit him below the knees. They blitzed 8 times in the first half, and at least we were leading. In the second half, they only blitzed 4 times. When they really needed to. Like, when you got 6 minutes left, you have to, and it's tied up 24, you have to get the ball back. So that, if you're going to take a chance and blitz, now's the time to do it. What are you waiting for? You let them go all the way down the field. Dude, when we were going back and forth, what was I saying? They get this for... I could see them. They're going to go down and kick the field goal. It's going to be 27-24. I could see it just when they started moving. Once they got near midfield, I was like, yep, they're going to eat this fucking clock. They're going to get...
was thinking dark the whole game because the corners
were none of them guys are burners. Dude, none of the... See, here's what gets me too, man. Teams get hesitant on blitzing when teams have deep threat burners at receivers. Those guys are not deep threats. They're possession guys. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, they're not like burners. They're fucking getting first down clips anyway. Do something. And here's another thing that gets me, right? Here's what pisses me off about Sirianni. When you listen to him in his press conference after the game now, and they're asking him about things like this, he's assuming at 6 minutes we're going to get the ball back, he says. Well, don't you walk over to your defensive coordinator and say, hey, they did not punt one time in the whole game. Not one. Not one. The punter took a nap.
Sirianni's fault, or is that Jonathan Gannon's fault?
Not one punt. They scored. They had 4 possessions in the second half and scored points on every one of them. So now on this last one, it's 24-24. If I'm the head coach, I'm walking over to Gannon and I'm saying, hey, listen, you need to do something. Bring pressure. I'm going to see some press, some bump, knock these guys off, and bring some blitzes because we need to get this ball back. You've been doing this bullshit the whole game, and it's not working. There's no point in telling us afterwards in the press conference what you were thinking. Why didn't you tell him what you were thinking? Hey, we need this ball back, Gannon. We got 6 minutes left. They're eating up the clock.
Because they're buddies.
Dude, if he could be my best friend, I'm cussing him out. Oh, yo, dickhead. When you bring in some pressure, man, we need this fucking ball back. What are you doing? I even be more willing to cuss at him and tell him that. Buddies or not. I'd be more open to really chew his ass then.
Do you get a guy like Myles Garrett, what happened with Howard Roseman? No, Howard Roseman does not believe in guys like Myles Garrett. He's not an analytic pick. Howie won't draft him.
Watch what I'm saying though. If none of those picks are traded for like a veteran quarterback, and we're coming up to the draft, I'm going to see tweet after tweet straight, and they're all going to be doing breakdowns on fucking linebackers. And it's like, dude, when are you going to learn you're not going to take a linebacker in the first round?
I'm not expecting to, honestly.
It's not an opinion, it's a fact. You're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. If they don't go quarterback, right, they're going to O-line, D-line before any fucking thing else. Which, don't get me wrong, at this point you kind of need those two. Cox is washed up. Barnett will be gone. Who knows how Graham's recovery is going to go? You're going to have to draft a lineman in that first round, a defensive lineman. Then you got Brooks. Kelsey's 1 year. Any time he could retire. You got Lane Johnson. Who knows what's going to happen? So yeah, now you need to draft an offensive lineman, a guard or a tackle.
But they're not in the first round. You do that in maybe the second, third.
Look at the history. Up before they drafted Rieger in 19, and then they drafted in 20, and then they drafted Smith this year. Before that, 9 out of 10 years they went O-line, D-line in the draft. 9 out of 10 years.
And that's why we will never ever change, because if we don't address linebacker, which is important to the defense, I know we won't, but I'm saying this is why we will never change.
Only time they didn't take a lineman in the first round is when they drafted Wentz.
Yeah, I mean, this is why we will never ever be a successful football team again, because we don't address the important needs, and that's fucking linebacker, which you need.
I don't know. Whoever it's something, man. You watch so many of these teams, like Tampa and Pittsburgh, and
they drafted linebackers,
and you're watching these linebackers make all these plays. I hate to even say it. Dallas, they drafted Parsons, right? Yeah. And you're watching these guys come in and make plays.
With Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah. Whoever told them linebackers don't matter? Who the fuck ever taught them the guys this? That linebackers don't matter.
Especially when you got a Christian Harris next year.
The earliest one that was taken was in the second, was Jordan Hicks. And then Davion Taylor was in the third. In recent history that I can remember. They don't take linebacker.
I believe the last linebacker in the draft was 1979.
In the first round. Right. Fuck. Well, at that point, though, then you're going to have to go spend money and pay a free agent one. They totally ignore the position altogether.
I mean,
altogether ignoring it.
That's how you end up with Eric fucking Wilson.
Well, he wasn't a high-priced free agent.
I mean, they don't sign high-priced free agents anyway. They don't sign high-priced linebackers.
Yeah, I mean, at the time they gave Nigel Bradham a $40 million deal.
Yeah, but
I'm
talking about a young stud, legit
right.
linebacker.
That's what I'm saying. They ignore it. They ignore it in the draft, and they ignore it in most years in free agency. They act like you don't need linebackers.
They didn't draft him. He was in the second, I believe, right? Awuah or Ajora, the one the Giants drafted. He was one of those guys I wanted. They didn't draft him. They don't believe in linebackers in the draft. It's only certain ones they believe. Analytics. That's why Davion Taylor is still on this team. Why Bradley is on this team, which Kayvon Wallace was an analytics pick.
They keep trying to hit on like these undrafted rookies and shit, like they're going to hit a diamond in the rough. They don't want to pay no money to linebackers.
If you get a guy like Myles Garrett, what happened with that? No, I already read this one. No, I don't think Howard Wilson would drop a guy like Myles Garrett, because Myles Garrett is not an analytics pick.
I wonder what Jacksonville wants for him though, because supposedly he was up on the trading block this year.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett's a defensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns.
Oh no, I'm talking about Myles Jack, the linebacker.
They're not trading Myles Jack. Not for what Howie wants to give him a 30 an hour.
They were considering trading him this year. Jacksonville was. They didn't say what for what they wanted, but he was on the trading block this year. Myles Jack.
Once again, we don't do that.
But and people are just like, "Oh, Howie needs to go trade for Myles Jack." I'm like, dude, he ain't fucking trading the early pick for a linebacker.
No. Because
when are you going to learn?
Because that's what good GMs do. He's not a good GM. Analytics never count.
Well, you can kind of tell that at certain positions he's not going to trade high picks at certain positions. He ain't going to do it.
He should, but he doesn't. Sad. It's sad, and we'll be right back where we are. Probably 115 next year.
You know what I heard today too? And again, I hate to even mention it, but I got to admit, it is what it is. Do you know who the last team was that had 3 first-round picks?
Yeah, the Browns.
In the first round, the last team to have 3 first-round picks in the draft
is the Browns. The Browns got our 3 first-round picks that we gave to Carson Wentz for Carson Wentz. They drafted Myles Garrett. Yes.
They didn't have 3. They had 2.
No, they didn't. They had 3. They drafted Myles Garrett. They drafted Ward. And they drafted, I believe, the following year, they drafted Baker Mayfield.
No, I'm saying in one draft though.
I believe they
having 3 first-round picks in one draft.
It doesn't matter. He won't hit them. So
no, I'm just telling you. You know who it was? It was the 1990 Dallas Cowboys, Jimmy Johnson, when he did the Herschel Walker trade.
Yeah.
Right? But guess what? That's how they built that team. He hit on those picks.
Well,
he hit on those first-round picks.
So, but you know what? Jimmy Johnson's a football expert. Howard Roseman's a fucking idiot.
Jimmy Johnson knew how to draft.
I'm not even worried about 3 first-round picks being hit because this guy won't hit one.
Well, we ain't going to have 3 anyway. Like I told you, we're going to have 2 in a second. The Wentz pick is going to be a high second.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a first. I think we're going to get that first.
Nah.
Where are you at?
Once they're at playoff contention, they're benching them. He'll never see that 70, 75%. The owner's already regretting it. They're not going to give up an early first-round pick. They didn't make the damn playoffs. They were a playoff team last year and thought they upgraded from Rivers to Wentz. No. It don't matter what that DM says. That owner's not going to listen to what Irsay was saying. He ain't going to let it happen. Hey, let me tell you something, Eagles champ. Would you bench him? Or would you give up an early first-round pick and you didn't make the damn playoffs?
Depends if we will win it.
I'm saying if you're out of the playoffs, are you benching him? Or are you going to give us a early first-round pick?
I mean, who do they have in the next few games? Who do they have?
I haven't looked at their schedule.
Me neither.
I gotta look at the schedule.
I haven't looked.
I mean, if they're playing some.
They did start out with a tough schedule. I'll give them that.
So it should get a lot easier. I don't think that's why I don't think.
Our schedule's going to be a lot easy. I think we're going to more. I think we have a.
You look at their division. The division sucks. The only one they're competing with is Tennessee.
Early second, early first, early third, early.
They got Texans and Jags, and they still got there's 2 more games with them right there, and they just played the Jets.
This is definition of what Howie would do. Jamarcus Russell is with Howie Roseman. He will get that. Jamarcus Russell wins the first.
Pretty much. Howie Roseman's an ass.
I mean, shit. Jalen Reagor, one catch for minus 6 yards.
Honestly,
Jamarcus Russell receiver.
I know our defense is ass. Like I know our defense is like complete garbage, especially with the
it's
coordinator.
Worse than last year. It's worse than last year.
Oh yeah, the bunch of
worse than last year.
But despite the fact of how trash our defense is, thinking of who we're facing the rest of the year, we can still make a wild card position. I do.
No, you know what, dude? That's not totally crazy, but I would have really, if they would have won this weekend, I would have thought they would have been a half game out of the 7th seed, a half a game.
This team, you think they're going to make a wild card? They're going to get beat by Denver.
Would beat San Diego. I'm saying if they would have beat San Diego,
dude. Even if we did lose to Denver, I think we're definitely going to sweep the Giants. We're going to sweep Washington. We'll beat Cowboys because they'll be benching their players.
They'll tank. Yeah, I could see them tanking the last week.
We'll beat the Jets as we always do in the regular season, and I think we beat the Saints. That's 10 wins right there. We can do it.
The only thing. So if you think about it, the two teams that we're competing with for that 7th is Carolina and Atlanta.
Guess what? We hold them.
We hold the tiebreaker. Yeah. That's why if they would have beat San Diego last Sunday, we'd be a half game back right now.
Honestly,
so right now they're 1.5. They're 1.5 games back out of that playoff spot.
Unlike the Denver Broncos, or not Denver Broncos, unlike the Dallas Cowboys, we have success against Denver.
I don't have a good feeling about this game.
I think we go into Denver and I think we pull out a win. Somehow we pull out a win.
Yeah, if this guy doesn't jump off sides.
We'll probably make Teddy Bridgewater like the next coming to Joe Montana. Give him hey shit, we might as well give him 80% completion percentage. Why not?
We're not.
Do you know that this is crazy? In 70 years, 70, we've allowed 6 quarterbacks to complete over 80% completion percentage. We got 5 already this season. We're breaking history. It's just the wrong records. We're breaking bad history records. Think about that. 6 quarterbacks in 70 years. You gave up 5 in this year. 1 year.
Yeah, they got Surtain over there, and they got Ronald Darby over there too. Yeah.
Dude, he would. If I'm running shit, I'm like this dude. If Jeffrey Lurie, how you fired? This motherfucker's fired. He's fired.
Yeah, we need to because honestly, no matter if we make the playoffs, a wild card or not, Howie Roseman is going to sell our first round picks to go after Russell Wilson.
That'd be a mistake.
You don't know he's going to take. He's going to trade for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy Garoppolo, Russell Wilson. He's going to go after one of those high-end quarterbacks, old-age quarterbacks, Rodgers, Wilson. He's going to go after one of those guys.
I don't think that none of them were going to come. I think the guy he might go after next year.
Well, when Russell Wilson named his 5 destinations,
I'm telling you next year, the only quarterback I see the Eagles going after is Deshaun Watson. I think that's a very, very possible.
Yeah, I think you're right. No. If they're going to give up those picks, they're going to want a younger quarterback.
They're going to go after Watson, man. Because Houston's
I think so
to next year.
If they trade for a quarterback, it'll be Watson. It ain't going to be 40-year-old Aaron Rodgers and I don't think Russell Wilson wants to come here anyway. I still wouldn't give up 3 first-round picks and pay the guy over $40 million. And he's 32 years old.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be Rodgers, honestly, because Rodgers is going to be on his way.
Rodgers ain't going to come here. He's going to go to Denver.
Yeah, he's going to Denver. Yeah, that was exactly my thought.
Yeah, that seems like a perfect fit. That was rumored too, man, in the offseason. Denver was interested. Denver actually made them an offer.
He did get Taco Charlie.
I tell you what. They're going to miss him when he's going, though, because I don't think Jordan loves the guy. That's not going to look awful.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson is going to be one of those quarterbacks that goes to Denver. Denver's getting one of them. There's no doubt in my mind.
I think Russell Wilson stays in Seattle.
Yeah, and you figure Denver just got a second and third for Von Miller.
Denver is like they're an actual quarterback away from competing for a championship again because they have a defense.
They just traded away Von Miller, and their defense played pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
that dude Cooper that came in and played, he balled out for him.
The Steelers don't have enough ammo to get Watson, bro. They're not going to get Watson. They're going to go after they're going to draft a quarterback next year.
Steelers won't give up that kind of capital. Steelers don't do shit like that.
The Eagles are going. What's happening is, and I don't think Watson's going to want to come, is because he knows how he's a terrible GM. But what's going to happen is the Eagles are going to try real hard for Watson. They're going to say Jalen Hurts is not the dude. We want a young quarterback. He's going to be 26 years old. By then, he might have everything cleared.
Dude, if these charges get cleared in the offseason, I definitely see it happening.
Yeah.
And you know what though? I also, if you think about it,
defense is going to be trash. We're going to give him the same decision that we give Carson Wentz. He has no O-line. He has no
even if, let's say they were to make a move for Watson, right? Or even if it was Watson, but I think more likely Watson.
Good quarterback.
They could also. We still got more draft capital than any team in the league right now. Everybody mentions us because we got 3 first-round picks. You could get away with giving up 2 and then 23 give up your first. So you'd still have 1 first round for this year.
No.
I wouldn't do it either way. I'm just saying, but that's a possibility.
I want to give up my 1.
If we get rid of those first-round picks, then we get rid of those first-round picks for a first the following year so that we could use one of those picks on a quarterback. Because I think next, not this upcoming draft, but the draft after will be a good quarterback class compared to this one. This class sucks. I think
Schittsburg. There ain't no way. There ain't no way I draft any of these quarterbacks. But watch, a couple of them's going to jump up when they have their pro days and draft days and shit like they always do. Well, you look at it in the Wentz draft. Wentz and Goff jumped up the boards because there really wasn't any other quarterbacks. But all quarterbacks are always going to rise to the top. If you're reaching for them, you're reaching for them.
I think what's going to happen is the Eagles are going to get Deshaun Watson if he gets cleared.
I hope not.
That's the most likely, if you ask me. I agree with that. If they trade for a veteran quarterback, it'll be Watson.
He's a 26-year-old quarterback.
No. If we're not going to, I'd rather either
keep him out of Atlantic City
or give Minshew an opportunity. I don't want Watson. All right.
What? He's a winner.
No, he's not.
He's a top 5 quarterback. Remember? All the Eagle fans keep on saying he's a top 5 quarterback.
He's not one of my top 5 quarterbacks. He's not even in my top 10. I think.
What has Watson ever won? I mean, really, what has Watson ever won? He's got numbers, but his team had 4 wins.
Exactly my point.
He didn't have DeAndre Hopkins. Remember?
Stats don't mean shit. Okay? If you're not winning, it don't freaking matter.
I mean, back a couple years ago when they I think they went 10-6 and made the playoffs. They still had Hopkins.
I want to get rid of Hurts.
J.J. Watt.
Won't get rid of Hurts.
Wiley. They still had weapons, and they didn't win shit. Those teams were better teams around than what we have right now.
I'd rather keep Hurts. Give him, if he doesn't pan out, then you hand over the ball to Minshew.
Mustache.
If that don't work out, then the following draft, not this upcoming one, if there's a good quarterback in that class, then we'll go after that one. Until then, I'd rather keep who we have for another year.
It's coming to Philadelphia. I'm telling you right now.
If you had a guy that knew how to really draft, they could really turn this whole thing around if they hit on these picks. If they didn't trade for a quarterback and they just say, sometimes you just got to do best player available. Not so much drafted by position. That's how teams get burnt and draft bust. When they force a pick because they want to draft the position. How about just the best player available?
But you remember, we will definitely get a quarterback because we always are.
Yeah,
well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory? factor.
Fuck that.
I seen that coming. I seen that coming because the way you were set it up. I said, "Here we go. We'll see this video again."
Part of the language, but fuck that goddamn quarterback factory. Just saying, it ain't working. It's bull. Stop playing around with the quarterback factory and actually get the positions we need, like a linebacker.
A linebacker.
For the first time,
that's Eagles shit. That's what I'm talking about. You hear what he just said? Listen, Howie does not draft linebackers in the first round. Period. It's not going to happen, dude.
That's why you got to get a freaking GM that will.
It's not. It's not going to happen. Earliest, they'll take a linebacker in second round. Earliest.
Then you get one.
Most likely a third. They ain't never taken a linebacker in the first round.
Well, if we get an early second, then I would go for one in the early second because there's a lot of good linebackers.
That'd be your best. Now that's a little more logical because if it ain't a quarterback, it's O-line, B-line, and maybe like a corner.
Honestly,
yeah, your corner will be a guy in the fifth round that just came first round pick.
If we have the 3 picks, right, guys? If we have those 3 picks. Use those 3 picks on the line, offensive line and defensive line. And then the second round, get a linebacker. Because
I'll tell you another thing. I'll tell you another thing, too.
Get better. We need to make sure our front 7 is at their best. We need good players on the front 7. If we can have an average secondary, we've done it before. If our front 7 is strong.
Next year, we do have cap space. So Howard's just going to have a lot of money to play with.
Yeah, that's true. Get some linebackers from there if we have to too.
Here's another thing, man. Here's another thing. I heard somebody say this. I think it was on one of the sports radio shows. And then you got to think about Howie Roseman. Look what he did this year. He loves to accumulate.
Not drafting a draft linebacker in the first round, bro.
Oh no. Hell no, dude. I've been saying
that. If he did actually, because I'm sure he's kind of getting tired of hearing about it. He's getting swamped about that. Players are like,
he's been hearing it for years. He don't care. He's like, I draft a linebacker.
Yeah.
People have been crying every year, dude, before the draft. I see people naming linebackers, and I'm like, dude, he's not taking a linebacker in the first round.
What this guy said at Art Van Dilly, shout to you for commenting. I wouldn't be so shocked if Howie breaks the mold this year and takes a linebacker. He's not.
I don't think he will, but if he actually did that, you're gonna have a lot of us fans sit there and go, "What the hell?"
Here's what I
if we do take a linebacker, it'll be a linebacker that no one ever heard of, and it will not even be the guy that we want.
Appalachian State or somewhere, yeah.
True.
With some freakish combine numbers. There's like Mike Mamula combine.
No, Howard Roseman doesn't know football. That's why he's still here.
Yeah, pretty much.
No,
he's still here.
You would think, right? That they would really bring in. I'm okay with Howie with the salary cap. Sometimes I don't like the way he pushes that money down, but he always figures out a way, right?
Well, he has 3.
Bring in a real football guy that runs the draft and just let him do the numbers because he's really more of an accountant. That's what he is.
No, he's not even good at that because we have Fletch Cox to do it now, and then thanks to him, we got 4 other paid guys overpaid, and they're not doing enough. No, he needs to get the hell out of here.
But a lot of it, dude, that's all paper numbers. Look at this year. What were we, $50 million over the cap? Now we got the most money in the NFL under the cap, over $20 million. Right now. Don't get me wrong now, he pushed that shit down the road, but they always figure out a way with the numbers.
Yeah. I'm actually with you on that. Part of me wants him gone completely, but I know how well he is with the cap. I know how well he is with the money. So keep him as
bring in a real football guy to run the draft.
Make him the chief financial officer, and that's it. Then you get a football guy that knows how to draft, But then again, he's going to have to be a Jeffrey Lurie yes man too. So,
you know what? That's another thing, man. People don't seem to understand something. Jeffrey Lurie, the owner, is highly involved in these drafts. Highly involved.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Some people think, sometimes these moves, Howie's doing what Jeffrey wants.
Yep.
The Whiteside pick was Jeffrey Lurie.
Yeah. Jeffrey Lurie just needs to sit the fuck. Sorry for language.
You're good. Listen, man, this is a free show. You can sit the fuck you want.
Jeffrey Lurie sit down and I
already told Eagles champ this. When Jeffrey Lurie bought the Eagles, people were like, "Who's this guy?" Like a movie producer. What's his background? And they started getting worried that he was going to be like the next Jerry Jones, because as he was trying to buy the Patriots, and that fell through, and then he ended up buying the Eagles. He used to throw these geek nerd draft parties, fantasy drafts. They all played like they were football GMs and would do their drafts. So now you mean to tell me this guy buys a team and he gave up that hobby? No, now I can really do it for real.
Jeffrey Lurie just needs to sit down and sit there and be pretty.
I agree.
So, stop interfering in the fucking team. We know it's your team.
You know what? Really, and I do believe this a little bit. Jeffrey Lurie's always been involved. After Andy reestablished himself, he took control, but he knew what he was doing.
R. Vanley, I take it back. As of now, there is no linebackers or edge players ranked in the top 20. Yeah, he didn't find a Derek Barnett in the linebacker court, so he won't.
I don't care. I don't care if I don't care where the dude plays. They're not taking a linebacker in the first round.
No, they won't. No, you won't. And I guarantee we'll regret another linebacker that we missed on, or we'll take us.
The best people can hope for is they're going to draft line. If they don't do quarterback, they're going to go O-line, D-line, cornerback or safety, and they might go out and get a decent free agent because they do have some cap space. But they're not going to draft a linebacker.
The free agent's going to be another paid defensive tackle. Javon Hargrave.
Watch how many videos and streams these content creators are going to have with our first round pick. It's going to be a line. As soon as it says linebacker, I'm like, dude, they ain't taking the fucking linebacker. What part of this don't you understand?
I believe you. They already said we're going to take one.
No, I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying the people that do these videos leading up to the draft, they keep talking about linebackers. And I'm like, dude, look at their history. They don't take linebackers in the first.
Yeah, but we always try to hope for that they will actually do it,
Yeah, but hoping and saying, I got to take them. Just like with Micah Parsons. Dude, they ain't taking Micah Parsons.
Yeah, Philly 500. Philly 500 for the past few years has been wanting us to get a linebacker in the draft. I've seen a couple of his videos.
Well, it's very important, man. I mean, Ed Gods or Lewis. No, I don't want Louis Riddick.
Yeah, but at a certain point, dude, you keep banging your head on the wall, it starts to hurt, so you stop, right? I'm not going to sit there on draft day and take the line, take them. Oh, shit. I know they ain't.
I got a GM we can go for. His name is Brian Dawkins. Let Brian Dawkins be the GM.
Oh.
See, just because you're a great player doesn't mean you know how to draft talent.
Brian Dawkins as a GM would be perfect.
I like that a lot.
See,
you don't like that, Bobby Murphy?
You don't have no experience. You don't have no experience in that kind of, a position coach or something. Then I'd be, all right.
Well,
he's not qualified to be. He ain't qualified. Look, how is Brian Dawkins qualified to be a general manager, man? I love the guy. Don't get me wrong. But come on, man.
He's working in the front office right now. I don't know what position he has, but I know he's in the front office.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near a GM. It's like, a lot of times these guys are like advisors, and they run with the scout teams, and they give their opinions on players. That's far from being, a GM. You're basically they're basically glorified scouts.
Yeah.
Just like
shit, Bobby Murphy. I'll try. Anything's better than Howard Roseman.
Like they got Sproles doing a little bit of that. They got
But I try it. I try anything better than Howard Roseman. I'm doing to do it. If it's Brian Dawkins, shit, sign me up. Sign me up. At least he'll draft a fucking linebacker.
Yep.
Somebody would have an ex-defensive player. Of course, is going to be more focused on defense.
Yeah, exactly. He won't draft Derek Barnett in the first round. Like he won't draft Sidney Jones, a torn Achilles cornerback.
You know what gets me? You know what? I don't know if this is true, but I heard a lot of people say there were some empty seats last week in that stadium, and the Link, the Vet and the Link always sell out, dude. Let me tell you something. I was a season ticket holder through the '90s and the early 2000s. Even when we sucked, or it was against bad teams, it was always a sellout, and you were to pay for them tickets. That town is about defense and running the football. And they're doing the complete opposite. Dude, we had Buddy Ryan defense. After Buddy Ryan, Bud Hartson took over.
Because people are getting sick and tired of Howard Roseman destroying this team, and they're not getting better. And people are seeing right through the bullshit.
But where Jeffrey Lurie ever thought this zone bend but don't break defense would work in Philadelphia? I don't understand. That goes back like the linebacker thing. It's almost the same way of thinking.
Because Jim Schwartz was that. And they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, and gave up 500 yards.
Doesn't matter.
Thank God he got that day and was able to go toe-to-toe.
Is still in the Super Bowl era. He thinks that way works.
Well,
because you got no football knowledge.
There's a couple of things I think. Louis really got scorned when he gave Chip Kelly that power. And in his mind, it ain't hard. No, I'm saying like it's his own mistakes. So now he's like, I'm never giving somebody that control again. And then they go on to win the Super Bowl. So now he really thinks he's right. Never give somebody control. We know what we're doing. We want a Super Bowl. So now it's going to be a long time before somebody's going to be able to tell him he's wrong. Because he thinks, well, what do you mean? I already done it. I won a Super Bowl. How can you tell me my way is wrong?
Soon. Because, oh my God, Howie Roseman was the GM when we won the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you, he's going to get a 6-year extension.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's going to get a 10-year
All I know is, let me tell you something. I waited a long time for that first one. I'm just hoping I live to see the second one. Because at this rate, it's going to be a minute.
He gets even a 1-year extension. I'm going to flip.
Well, he's signed through 2020. He's signed through 2022 next year.
Yeah. We got 1 more year of this a-hole. So, my God, I just pull the plug.
Maybe the only way to get rid of him is if he blows these 3 first-round picks. But where does that leave us? That don't come along too often.
Let's see if we can find some emails on him.
Yeah.
Seriously, can we find something dirty on this?
I wonder if he was friends with Bruce Allen. That's where they got John Gruden once. I wonder if Howie Roseman ever chatted with Bruce Allen. Somebody do that.
So I just want Roseman no longer GM. If he's a CFO, fine. Because he's that good with money, but no GM spot no more. I'm done with that. We need someone that's willing to do it.
You notice even like John Dorsey,
he's not.
They brought him as an advisor. Do you notice the first promotion opportunity he got offered, he jumped and went to Cleveland? I think because even if they bring in a name, they're trying to make it look like they're bringing in a football guy. But if you don't listen to that football guy, he's another puppet, and you don't take advice and you pick who you want anyway.
What
highly regarded guy really is going to come in get the title of GM, but doesn't get to make the final call on draft picks. They're going to go somewhere else. They'll go to a fucking shit. They'll go to Detroit first. At least if they can make their own pick.
Like John Dorsey did.
Yeah.
That's true.
First shot he got, he's out of here. That was the time when he went to go. Either you promote him as general manager if you want to keep him.
So
I'd have been happy with. Wouldn't you have been more happy with Dorsey making the picks and Howie Roseman? I would.
Fucking yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll probably have more Pro Bowlers.
Well, basically, what you're saying is, are you basically saying
John Dorsey's got some good picks on his resume.
If we go with another
he drafted
GM,
Myles Garrett. He drafted Myles Garrett. He drafted Denzel Ward. He's drafted who else? Greedy Williams. He's drafted who else?
Chubb.
He was in Kansas City too.
Yeah.
He drafted Chubb.
Mahomes.
He was in Kansas City. He came after. He was there before Mahomes, but he was there early with Andy Reid. They built a lot of them players. You know, they were John Dorsey picks too. Andy Reid has a lot of.
And I see why they let him walk, because he would have told Howie Roseman that he didn't know what he was doing.
Right. That's any GM, any established GM. The only GM they're going to get is one that's an assistant to one that's a good GM, and you're going to give him a promotion. But is he really going to be making the picks, or is he just going to give his opinion?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not, Kevin Lopez.
Jeffrey Lurie's going to get a GM.
But here's the thing. Howie Roseman will get an extension because Jeffrey Lurie is a fucking idiot. And fucking idiots.
Well, I'm going to tell you something else, man. I was here for a while back, though. For a while. I kept hearing people say, so any good pick they did name, they would say, oh, that was a Joe Douglas pick. Any bad pick was Howie Roseman's, right? No, let me tell you something.
No.
Joe Douglas is about to get fired from the Jets because he sucks too.
You think?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Watch what I'm telling you. Joe Douglas is about to be fired.
Oh, absolutely.
Because he had a big hand in a lot of these bad picks. That was Howie's right-hand man, Joe Douglas from Baltimore. He's supposed to be Ozzie Newsom's right-hand man. He knows how to he knows defensive linemen. He knows linebackers. All that shit.
Well, I'm sure he didn't pick Derek Barnett because that was
definitely Jeffrey Lurie's gonna hire a yes man. If there's no fucking yes man GM to Jeffrey Lurie, then it ain't gonna matter. At this freaking point.
But where are these good picks that Joe Douglas made at the Jets? What's his third year? Where are all these good picks?
Gone.
He's gonna be fired. You don't get the fuck around with it. Listen, dude, they're talking about a possibility of the Jets already moving on from Wilson. And they just took him number 2. That GM's fired. If that were the case, that GM is going to get Wilson, bro. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. But that's shit people were saying.
That fans are idiots. They don't know what they're talking sometimes.
You got to give the number 2 overall pick more than, and he got hurt, more than just half a season.
Shit, if he's
on draft him number 2.
Shit, if he's on trade block, I'm trading for him. Absolutely.
Well, that's supposedly how he wanted. Out of all these quarterbacks. You remember that?
Yeah, he wanted him. He would have took him over Devontae Smith.
He just didn't want to give up what it would take to move up there. And then at the time, the Jets were set in taking him. So in order to get Wilson, you had to get the number 1 pick. You're not getting that because everybody knows Trevor Lawrence going to the Jags. And the Jets weren't going to trade the number 2 because they wanted Wilson. They would only move out of it as if they didn't want that guy at that position.
TJ Watt was a definition of not a Howard Roseman pick because he was an analytic pick. Derek Barnett was.
Pretty much.
Whoever fucking decided J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was a better pick than DK Metcalf. Whoever drew up those analytics needs to be they're on crack or something. They were high when they did that. that chart.
I said in my video a long time ago, I said JJ, because people tell me JJ Arcega-Whiteside runs better routes than DK. I'm like, I told you from the example, we're going to regret not getting DK Metcalf.
The only thing I heard coming there, they were showing Metcalf like his workouts and his combine and shit, and I'm like, this dude's a fucking monster. I'm like, look at this, and he's running a 4.3. I said he's running a 4.3 at 240 pounds, and then the only thing I kept hearing negative was he had this neck injury, and a lot of teams took him off the board. There's a lot of other teams that feel stupid that passed on DK Metcalf. He went in the second round. There's a lot of teams that feel stupid, not just the Eagles. The thing is, we took a guy that can't even fucking play, period. I think the one side, not taking Metcalf and taking Whiteside, is even worse than taking Reagor and not Jefferson. That's how bad that is. And they're both awful. They're both awful. But Whiteside can't play at all.
Do you think Reagor's going to be good?
Yeah, I don't look too. I thought last year with the no OTAs, the COVID bullshit, no preseason, then he got those couple of injuries. This was going to be the year if you were going to see if Reagor was going to show something. He's had the opportunities. It doesn't look like it, man. Not for where they took him. He's looking like maybe a third, fourth round pick for that. Yeah, the Reagor pick don't look good at all, man. It don't look good at all.
I don't. It got what, one catch for -6 yards? Really?
Mm-hmm. And you're right though when you say because sometimes you try to really pay attention when you can, like to certain positions. I mean, I do anyway. Reagor's not too good of a route runner at all.
He stinks.
He's terrible. The best thing I've seen him do is like on the returns.
He just doesn't even do good with that either, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But you remember?
Still, either way, you don't draft a fucking returner in the first round like that.
Hell fucking no. Hell no.
Even if he's a good returner. Even if he was a good returner.
Either trade that pick away and get more picks, or you just draft any other position. Don't reach for a player. That's what we do.
You know what they're saying too? It's funny because it's like a going joke now. They'll say, you know what? You can really telegraph the another thing about Sirianni's offense. When they bring in JJ, he's in there to block. So you're already giving that part away. He's not there to catch the ball. He's out there to block. So wherever he's at, that's where the play's going. Whether it's the screen, a run, receiver screen, whatever it might be. Whatever side he's on, that's where the ball's going because he's out here to block because the motherfucker can't catch. Think about it. Kind of true.
But you remember, he had one good preseason catch this year, and everybody was saying he's back.
Shit. How's that working out? You never hear me say that. I don't know about what everybody else was saying, but you never heard me say that. I was done with him after last season. I'll give somebody a break on their rookie season if I see flashes. But after that second season, that's it for me. If I don't see something going up, I'm done with you. Like he wouldn't even be on the team if it was up to me.
He would have been gone.
I would have said, you know what? Yeah, we drafted him in the second. And we missed on that pick, but it's time to move on. Come here, John Hightower. Get on up here. I'm kind of glad he's hurt because at least Hightower's getting his shot this week.
No, he's not. No, he's not because Howie Roseman was controlling the 53-man roster.
Huh?
Howie Roseman put it back on the practice squad today.
Put Hightower back on the practice squad?
Yep.
Who they bring up?
They brought up. They just brought up. They just brought someone from another.
Keyshawn something or some other dude they've signed in. Keyshawn something. His name is. Is that who?
Yeah. They cut Elijah. They cut Elijah. What's the name? That cornerback that we had in preseason.
But you're saying they put him back down and brought up another receiver.
No. They brought another position up and they put Hightower back on the practice squad.
Oh, so they ain't bringing up another receiver at all.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
So you're gonna see more Rager.
So we got. All right, so we got Smith, Watkins, Rager, Ward.
Let's be real. Ward was because of Carson Wentz made him that good. He's not as good as people think.
Yeah, and this dude's I mean, he's a good little possession guy, but dude, he ain't scaring nobody.
How much do you think we could trade Ward to Carson right now for? Like we just could trade to Carson. You'd
be lucky to get a 6th, 7th round pick.
I'd do it.
If you're lucky. You ain't getting much for Ray Ward, man. Nah. Yeah, you'd be lucky to get a 6th or 7th, really. I mean, lucky.
Would you sign OBJ?
Nah, because the dude, I definitely wouldn't claim him because he's making $15 million a year. You would still owe him over $7.
Baker Mayfield's bad, bro.
He's had some injury fucking problems though, dude, and he's got a bad attitude. And really, at 3-6, I'm not bringing in a $15 million receiver. He's T.O.
Baker
Mayfield. T.O. He ain't half as good. He's got a T.O. attitude, and he's not even half as good as T.O.
Oh, Eagles waived cornerback Mac McCain. Wonderful.
He'll probably turn out to be an all-pro. Never heard of him, but that's just the way it goes.
Watch, when we cut J.J. Weston, he'll go to Buffalo somewhere and he'll be an all-star.
Jesus Christ.
He'll be a lead receiver. His umbrella will suddenly just, vanish and he'll be a great receiver.
I used to get so aggravated, man. A lot of times it's like, dude.
Oh, yeah, Elijah Riley. Yep, that guy was good.
Up until this year, man, Howie would never draft. In the early picks, he would never draft in the SEC. It's like, dude.
The Jets signed second-year defensive back Elijah Riley off the Eagles practice squad.
Yeah, so what? We got 10,000 cornerbacks.
We don't use any of them, by the way. We don't use any of them. We don't use any of them, by the way.
Yeah. So we won't know. We don't know if they're any good or not. And let's face it, they were more like 6th round picks and shit anyway. They weren't like, former 1st or 2nd round picks.
My thing. It says with Riley headed elsewhere, Eagles decide to protect safety J-Rod Maiden on the practice squad, along with offensive tackle LaRaven Clark and wide receiver John Hunter. Why do you want John Hunter on this team if you're not going to use him? Cut him. Let him go somewhere where he's going to be successful.
Well,
because he ain't going to be successful here.
It's the same reason that Jordan Howard sat on the practice squad for half a season. And look at the guy. The guy was running his balls off.
Maybe Hightower is better than Jalen Rager. Oh, I did say that. Come on. Excuse me.
Hey, you know what though? I think he might be.
Shit.
From what I've seen,
I said in his rookie year, Quez Watkins in his rookie year was better than Jalen Rager in his last rookie year.
I was saying that Quez, because they were drafted the same. Hightower was a 4th, and Quez Watkins was a 6th.
I wanted
was a 6th. I said, I think Quez Watkins is better than Hightower.
Oh, definitely, he's definitely better. But I like Hightower.
Wait, I'm saying the first year, their rookie year. But to tell you the truth, right now, with what I've seen out of Rager,
I'd bench him.
I would be bringing up Hightower. I would would. Oh, he'd move down maybe not bench him, but he'd move down the line.
And if he has an issue with it, I can cut him right away. I got no issue with that. I thought this year was supposed to be we had to earn our right to play. That's what I thought. I thought it wasn't supposed to be.
If I didn't see him start
wasn't that the thing that they were crying about Doug Peterson, the fact that he was giving players jobs rather than earning it? That's what I heard. Okay.
Yeah, he was more of a he would give an established veteran, established player the position off rep, not off what's their performance currently.
You remember?
Yeah.
You
think about it. Peterson's an ex NFL player. It's a little different. I tell you what, Doug Peterson looks like fucking Vince Lombardi compared to fucking Sirianni.
Well, Sirianni's done pretty good. He
lately.
Nigel Freak says he looks like
lately. No, dude. When you run the football one time in an entire first half of a football game, right? And at this time Miles Sanders is still healthy, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong.
We already know.
When it takes you half a season to figure out you need to run the football because you have a young, limited quarterback, there's something wrong with you. That's not good coaching. It's pretty bad when you can sit on your couch and as they're coming out, I'm saying, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm just a nitwit watching the game at home.
I mean, do you think it's probably because Miles Sanders, they don't believe in Miles Sanders?
Watch, when Miles Sanders comes back, they're going to go back to passing offense. They ain't going to run the ball no more. To tell you the truth, call me crazy. I like the combination. I'm not saying just an individual player. I like the combination of Boston Scott and Jordan Howard better than just Miles Sanders as your featured back.
Hell yeah, I do. Yes.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm saying as you got a good change of pace there. You got a good change of pace. You got your power back, and Boston Scott even though he's small, he's a tough runner. Sanders does that too much side to side shit and doesn't hit the. I've seen him get stopped so many times on like 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Sanders, or he could now if he busted to the outside and he hits that hole, he could be going 75 yards. But I needed a 3rd and 2, dude, for a first down. You can't get it.
JJ Arcega-White's his name and worth to be on his roster, man. Yeah, JJ Arcega-White's is not ass. He's way ass, bro. He's terrible. He can't do nothing. He's terrible. Like, I never wanted him in the draft.
When he was drafted, they were saying he was going to be the next Alshon Jeffrey. A big, tall, possession red zone threat. He was a big, tall. Did you think
he was going to be that good? Did you think it was going to be that good?
I never heard of the fucking guy. I'm not going to lie. I never heard of the guy. I never heard of him until they drafted him.
DK Metcalf cried on draft day. Fucking made me mad. Because that meant that you made him fucking angry.
Did you know Whiteside before they drafted him?
I didn't know who he was. Was he on Sports Center?
Because,
I Metcalf highlights. I saw Metcalf highlights on Sports Center.
Still at that time, it was the kind of same way. I'm like, just like they don't draft linebackers in the first, they don't really draft wide receivers in the first. 9 out of 10 years, they took a line D-line, and then the other year, they took a quarterback. So when people were talking receiver, the one that, like I said, when I'm looking at it, it's like, this DK Metcalf's a monster. But I'm thinking, well, we ain't going to get him because we don't draft receivers.
Too. You had A.J. Brown, too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you didn't want Metcalf, you could have taken the other guy.
Yeah, right. I'd still rather have, Metcalf over Brown, but at least you could have a guy who can play.
I mean,
you'd be a little better about it. You feel a little better. At least we got a capable fucking wide receiver.
And there was a
report. Here's what gets me though, dude.
There was a report a while ago that was saying that Doug Pearson never wanted J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He wanted Metcalf, and Jeffrey and Howie wanted J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Oh no, Jeffrey wanted Whiteside. Howie wanted Perriman, that the receiver, injury-prone receiver that's in Indy right now. The second round bust. It's crazy.
Yeah. See, Doug they say they had input. Like they would talk to the coaches. But they want them to agree with them. They just want supposed to be on board with them. They're not going to. If they want somebody else, they're not listening to that coach. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad you didn't troll me because there's nothing to troll about.
I can't even believe the Cowboy fans came out because usually on a week like this they'd hide like cockroaches. That's usually their pattern. I'm surprised they even show their faces today. And it's only Tuesday.
Did you see the report that Jim Schwartz wanted Jeremy Chin, he wanted Kenneth Murray, he even wanted Patrick Queen, and Howie Roseman said no.
Yeah, but Kenneth Murray's not even starting, man.
Yeah, but he's injured, obviously.
Jeremy Quinn now?
Queen? Patrick Queen?
No, Chin. I like,
Kenneth Murray?
I can see Schwartz wanting a guy like that. And see, you know what, though, now.
Jeremy Chin, the Panthers safety, that was the one who stripped Devontae Smith the ball out of his hands. Talent. He would have been better than Kayvon Wallace.
Yeah, you think?
I
tell you what, that guy's got a mean Twitter game, though. Kayvon Wallace. He talks like he's Brian. He'll Brian Dawkins you on Twitter.
Want to be Ramsey? That's what he wants to be.
Till he gets on the field.
And he's freaking weak.
Oh shit! Like, I mean, can you at least be quiet until you do something, and then you might have a little confidence. You got all this confidence, and man, dude, so far you're looking like fucking shit, like a bust.
He has a YouTube channel now.
Oh, really? You troll him?
Hell no. I trolled him on Instagram. Someone got upset because I used one of your emojis. I said he sucks. And he's like,
I heard so many people saying.
One guy on Instagram was like, "Do you always have to be negative?" I said, "Yeah, he sucks. He's a wasteful pick. He hasn't done shit."
Right after when they took him in the fourth round. When they took him in the fourth round, right? And it had to be a Clemson thing. They were like, "Oh, dude, this is the next Brian Dawkins." How'd that work out?
I mean, the way he played in Clemson, you thought he was going to be something special. It's like I was wrong.
Oh, so you actually did like him?
I liked the Matt Cullen. I was so sad when we got him. But it happens.
I mean, I've seen, he's highly rated as far as safeties and stuff, but
JoJo Sigaway says an ex-wide receiver, a big slot receiver the way unless you're an ex-wide receiver who was bought out of an LSU, Clemson, East School, or USC. They don't waste the pick. JoJo Sigaway says not even the number one pick out of where's he from? Stanford. He's not even the number one Stanford receivers coming out this year. He's not even the number one receiver.
When they drafted him, I was like, who? And they're showing the highlights. I'm like,
I honestly thought we were going to get Metcalf. I thought we had Miles Sanders, and I said, all right, this is the guy we get Metcalf. No, I thought we were going to get Metcalf, and they were like JJ Sigaway. I'm like, what?
I didn't know who the hell he was, man. And I do actually pay attention. I can't stand it, Especially getting closer. When they said JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I just went, who the fuck is that?
I might admit,
they're watching.
I thought it was a mistake. Like, did they reach on a player? Like he was even.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. Eagles chant, man. I've been watching these drafts because I like that wheeling and dealing and the draft shit. Some people don't pay attention to that part, and a lot of people don't pay attention to college football. I actually love the draft, dude. I'll watch fucking all 3 days of it.
JoJo Sigaway's stats at Stanford were games: 33 catches, 135 yards, 2,219 average, on average, 16.4 TDs, 28 yards. Yeah, well.
All right. How'd that work out? How'd it translate to the NFL?
Look at Metcalf, and you want to compare his college highlights to JJ's? It's not even close.
I don't know.
Yep, it's Bobby Murphy, aka Bobby's World. Yep. Public facts, so Bobby Murphy's going to destroy you.
No, Grandiser's cool. He's all right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because this Cowboy fan was like, "Is this Bobby Murphy, 301 Cowboy?" They know your name.
Wow, I don't even know who that dude is.
Bro, it's like the number one Stanford receiver is coming out this year, I believe. I mean, this just goes shows you that we reached on the player, and not only that, you had Mack Wilson on the board still. They drafted Sharif Miller over Mack Wilson, and the Browns ended up taking him.
That was another fourth round out of Penn State. Holy shit!
And you know Mack Wilson's from Alabama.
They've had more hits on their later round picks. By luck.
And Mack Wilson's a starter in Alabama.
He was another fourth round pick. Look at fourth round picks, dude. You got, you said Sharif Miller, Mack Hollins, Kayvon Wallace, dude. You might as well fucking trade him away because we can't hit in the fourth.
Who did we get? Gibson in the fourth round too?
I think Gibson was a fifth.
Yeah.
The receiver? Talking about the receiver, Gibson?
Dude, I was calling Country Boy Eagle Champ. Yeah, well, why don't you come on here and say that? Hey, I'll put the link in there. You gotta tell them that. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one you call the Country Boy, I guess, right? Too bad it's not.
I'm a country boy. I'm from fucking New Jersey, you knucklehead. Why don't you go tip some fucking cows or something, you dumbass? That's right. You're probably a fucking Cowboys fan that lives in New York. Ain't never seen them play their stadium ever.
You meet Michael Wilson coming? Yep, that's him. Yep, that's a Stanford receiver that JJ Sikowitz was learning behind. Yep, that's him. That's him.
Biggest fucking bunch of bandwagon fans I've ever seen in my life. The cockroaches have been 26 years and ain't one fucking shit. 3 playoff games. Woo-hoo! Too bad you don't win a Lombardi. Too bad you don't win a Lombardi at week 9.
He's from
and thank God, because you just would have lost the Super Bowl this week. See, you know what? Watch this. You see the way they just laid an egg? All the expectations were high, and they just laid an egg. And it wasn't even close. I mean, Denver fucking smoked them.
We're going to get smoked by them, too.
Smoked them. And they had, and Dak is back. What happened to Dak is back? What happened? Now, if they got smoked like that with Cooper Rush, all right. You have an excuse.
And Zeke Elliott wasn't in the first half.
What was their excuse?
I told you. The rest robbed them, and Zeke Elliott wasn't playing in the first
half. Of course, dude. Yeah, it's goddamn refs. Huh. Now watch. See, that is the prime example of. Now, of course, I'm not an idiot. It looks like Dallas, of course, is going to win a division, and believe me, and it's a bad one. So I wouldn't be bragging too much about that. The NFC East fucking sucks.
It's always been that way.
Okay, we suck. The Giants suck. The Redskins suck. All right, so you're going to win a trash division. You're going to get knocked out. They're going to get knocked out in the playoffs, dude. Watch. And then they will vanish till next season.
It's only one game, Bobby. Calm down. This was a wake-up call.
Yeah, it's only one game in the playoffs, too, buddy.
Wait. Weren't your wake-up call was versus the Buccaneers?
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't it like win or go home in the playoffs? Isn't that how this works? There is no next week. You guys will be one and done. That's why they nicknamed Dak and Zeke the one and done boys. One and done. As soon as you guys roll up in the playoffs, if they play, watch this. If they play Green Bay, Arizona, the Rams, the Cowboys will lose. Lose. You're the best team in the NFC East. You're far from the best team in the NFC. Deal with it. Where's this great defense this week? Didn't they give up 30 points in Denver?
But I think Denver's right.
And then they got garbage time points because they were getting fucking smoked. It was 30-6, and ended up 30-16. And they got garbage time back. You want about garbage time stats? That motherfucker's a king.
Does Howie Roseman know football? I don't know. You tell me 3-6. Does he know football?
Who's he asking?
Tampa Bay, we overlooked Denver, and that's why we got there. Oh, okay. All right.
And you lost to Tampa. You lost. But that's right. Moral victories. Oh, that's right. Hey, Eagles chat, what are we thinking? 27-24? This is a moral victory. If you had the mentality of a Cowboys fan, we should have moral victory. Hey, dude, it's all right. We played them close. 27-24.
You know what? John, even though
it's a fucking L in the win-loss column, guess what? It was an L.
Even though we lost, Jalen Hurts did not play good. He still showed fight. And you know what? We almost beat the Chargers. We are a good freaking team.
Moral victories, man. Moral victory. We should have done moral victory Monday yesterday.
No more fucking defense tackles. I think we have enough. Yeah, well, we don't draft for Florida State, so that's off the limits. We sure don't draft for Pitt State, except it's Miles Sanders. We sure hell don't draft from Georgia, so that's off limits. Those are big schools. Howard doesn't go for big schools.
Nah, we don't usually draft Georgia, but Florida, not Florida State. Huh? Penn State, we took a couple that were bust. Well, Miles Sanders, but he ain't going to be here. If anybody thinks they're going to sign Miles Sanders to a fucking big free agent deal, yeah, I don't know. He ain't paying attention. That dude's going to be out of here. AC hits, it ain't even funny.
Bro, you're a Cowboys hater. Well, we're supposed to hate the Cowboys. That's who we are. We're your arch rivals. Just like you're supposed to hate us.
You're a cow. Well, no shit, Sherlock. It's an Eagles stream. Quit the Cowboys. What the fuck is this?
Like a Hopper Nation after 2 weeks. I don't care about all that shit.
Oh, what you got watching Marky Holmes and his 50 videos a day? Misspelling names. The dude can't even fucking spell the name of his own players. Even on his headline, he's like, dude, he don't even know how to spell the fucking guys on his own team. You know who he's talking about, but it's totally misspelled. Watch him play with his wood and his wood shop. You know, you got tired of them videos. You got to come over here and talk shit to us, huh? Come back after your first playoff game. Come back.
Who's the 4th round pick there? Who did we say was a bust? Kayvon Wallace, he's a bust. He's terrible.
Who?
He cannot. Kayvon Wallace is a bust. You don't even need to see him more. He will not be back on this team.
This is.
Well,
I mean, even when he's on the field, he ends up getting hurt.
He can't.
When they do try to give him the opportunity to play, like when McLeod and shit's out, he gets hurt. That's the time where you gotta, show something. If they're not playing it and you're sitting back playing a reserve role, okay. But when guys get hurt and you're next man up, and then you get hurt, well, it usually don't work out too good. Top three? Arizona's better. The Rams are better. Packers are better. Who else am I missing? I know there's another one.
49ers might be better.
Nah, there's another one, though. Shit.
Seattle?
Nah, well, in the playoffs, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time they beat Dallas in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody I'm missing here. Rams, Arizona, Green Bay, Tampa. Tampa.
Cool. 1 of 3 rounds.
At best, they're the 6th best team in the NFC. Tampa, Arizona, the Rams, and Green Bay are all better.
I think the Saints are better too. Don't the term bust only related to 1 of 3 rounds? No, it's when the player does not produce. If that's the case, shit. Rager's already a bust. JJ Segura has already been a bust. Who else? Derek Barnett's already been a bust. He's already
Yeah, before Barnett, at least he was making some plays, but he kept getting hurt. All right, now he's not getting hurt, but he can't make no fucking plays.
I never wanted Barnett. I wanted my boy Marlon Humphrey.
You wanted who?
Marlon Humphrey. One of my boy out Alabama.
Yeah, they're always going to go D-line. He was highly rated. We weren't the only team that had Barnett rated, that high. But obviously, a lot of it was hype.
Marcus Smith was highly rated by other teams. So what?
Yeah.
So what?
That's our luck, though. Well, same thing, yo. At the time, we traded up and drafted Andre Dillard, because he fell. Everybody was shocked that he was still there. Everybody was shocked because he was supposed to be going off the board.
But you know what? The 49ers could beat y'all. You can't beat Denver. You sure ain't beating the 49ers.
Yeah, but you notice he didn't mention the 4 teams I mentioned. Most of the Cardinals without Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. Arizona, the Rams, Tampa Bay, Packers.
I think they could beat Tampa Bay.
Aaron Rodgers is their daddy. Out of their 3 playoff wins in 26 years, 2 of them they got knocked out by the Packers.
Oh, absolutely.
2 of those games they got knocked out by the Packers.
Jalen Mills is a bum. I'm so glad he's gone. He's a bum.
Jalen Mills, I think Jalen Mills was serviceable for a 7th-round pick.
Hell no. He's a bum.
He was a 7th-round pick.
That's right.
7th-rounder.
He's still a bum.
Most 7th-rounders, some of them don't even make the roster.
The Broncos are better than the 49ers. Absolutely.
Broncos are better than the Cowboys, too. Right? Broncos must be better than the Cowboys, too. You guys got dropped off bad. At least, most of our losses are
Broncos. I thought it was going to be a close game.
I actually thought the Cowboys could win, would win that game, especially with having Dak back. But like I said, there's a reason Stephen A. Smith says they're an accident waiting to happen. I don't care what their record is. Once they go into the playoffs, man, they're going to have a game like they had Sunday.
Maybe they need to bench Dak and give that dude another chance. And he'll be the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys.
Cooper Rush. Yeah, break, dude.
And the Cowboys are better than the Eagles. Rather be 6-2 than 3-6.
Finally. It's only been how long? At least you can't go 8-8 this year because there's 17 games.
That's all right. That's all right, because we'll knock you out the playoffs anyway.
I don't know. I heard a couple say, this is usually the time of the year where the Cowboys start their slide. Right on down. And
like the damn Giants.
Hard to argue with them if they're watching that game Sunday. And Zeke's fucked up. His knee's hurt. Zeke, he fucked up his knee. Huh?
Sharif Miller wasn't even projected to be drafted. Wasn't even good.
Yeah.
Definitely, especially when you have Mac Wilson on the board still. You could have DK Metcalf. Think about it. You could have Miles Sanders, DK Metcalf, and a linebacker all in those 3 rounds. How cool would that have been? Mac Wilson was into the 5th round, I believe, that they drafted him, and that was Cleveland. Now he's a starter for the Cleveland Browns.
Well, but Cleveland still, though. I mean, look at all the picks and the quarterbacks and shit they drafted. I mean, you would hope they'd get some of them right.
I mean, what you probably pick and what I pick probably won't happen with Howard Roseman.
Baker Mayfield ain't never winning no Super Bowl, dude.
Baker Mayfield stinks.
He ain't never winning no Super Bowl, so
absolutely not.
You know,
no.
They're going to they'll get bounced, in the playoffs. That'll be that.
You know what Cleveland needs? They need a little Watson.
Who? I hope somebody does. Deshaun Watson, is that what you said?
Yeah, Deshaun Watson to Cleveland.
I hope somebody does take him because that way we can't take him. Because I think if given the opportunity, I could see them doing that.
Deshaun Watson would have to grade to come here.
Yeah, well, that too.
I was high on Sharif Miller. I was never high on Sharif Miller. Hell fucking no. I was not a fan of Sharif Miller.
Unless you're a Penn State fan, I don't know who was high on him.
Not over Mack Wilson. Mack Wilson was still on the damn board. I would have drafted Mack Wilson, and if Miller was there, maybe. But Sharif Miller, and then you take a quarterback. Who did we take? We took that guy. What's his name? Forget the guy's name. That's how much that Howie Roseman's draft don't mean nothing. The fact that you can't even name the guys.
What do you mean? Who they took after Sharif Miller?
Yeah.
So you're saying 5th round?
Was it yeah. Howie Roseman's killing the Eagles. Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman doing it themselves. Jeffrey Lurie has more part of it than. You think so? Since we shit on each other teams, fine. Can we agree that Chase Young's overrated? Oh, Chase Young is overrated.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Oh yeah, he's overrated.
All that hype for nothing. He stinks. He reminds me so much of Derek Barnett.
He's good, but not as good as what the category they try to put him in. He's not.
They put him like he was the next Derek Thomas.
Oh yeah, he was going to dominate the NFL for a perennial All-Pro. He
was going to be the next Lawrence Taylor, and he was going to win the Cowboys a Super Bowl.
I mean, I couldn't say he's like bust or anything like that. He's just not as good as projected so far. I can say that.
I do my job for my team. What team do you root for? I do for mine every year, and I'm getting fucked up, fucked over, because my team don't draft for nothing. They don't draft.
I don't think anybody that do mock drafts for Eagles.
Yes, Clayton Thorson, the quarterback at the New Orleans.
Oh, quarterback. Yeah. He didn't even make the team. He didn't even make the team. He got cut after the preseason. Then he went to the Cowboys. The Cowboys signed him. Then he ended up on the Giants.
We took him over Mack Wilson. Mack Wilson. Yeah. Howie Roseman's a wonderful quarterback pick.
I tell you what, though, man. And these Cowboy fans.
They were trying to go they're trying to go after.
Here's another thing, man. If Dak gets injured, come on, we all know Cooper Rush sucks. He ain't going to win nothing. And it'll be, but we didn't have Dak. Dak is back. Dak was out. They got an excuse, you know what I mean? I don't hear nothing about excuses. We won a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. So I don't want to hear it.
They drafted Clayton Thorson because they didn't want him. They wanted the guy from the quarterback Carson Wentz's best friend who went to the Chargers.
Eason?
Yeah.
Not the one that's with the Colts. There's another one from like you said, North Dakota. I would never draft another quarterback from fucking North Dakota State.
Hey, you know how Roseman's going to draft? You're going to draft Carson Strong because his name is Carson.
I was scared to death that they were going to try to somehow get Lance. I'm like, oh, please, no. Please, God, no.
What would that? I would love to see your reaction on draft day when they do draft that dude. That would have been funny.
When they draft who?
Trey Lance.
Shit.
Man, Clay Dorsey was so highly hyped. Yeah, well, so was every other quarterback.
He could have been that high. He went in the 5th round.
Who overhyped them? What, Mel Kiper?
He couldn't even make the roster, dude. We caught him coming out of preseason.
Mel Kiper hyped them up?
You know, that's another thing I forget. Everybody, that's just a big name that people drop is Louis Riddick. He's projected several players to be busts who have turned out to be good. So, I mean, he's no fucking complete. There's a reason he's on TV and not a GM in some team's office. There's a reason.
Yeah. You want Charlie?
The Giants chose Gettleman over Riddick. That's a motherfucker that should be fired. Gettleman, Dave Gettleman, he's fucked up both ways. The draft and free agency and overpaid.
If you're a Miami Dolphins fan, good luck to you.
You remember all these Giants fans, though, dude, before the season? They won free agency on paper.
Yeah.
And I'm telling them, I said, dude, Kenny Galladay's injury prone. John Ross is a
no. But he's our number one receiver. He was good with Detroit.
Dude, in Detroit, he was having hip issues and hamstring issues. He only played one full season out of 4. I'm like, dude, you gave him $18.5 million a year? Oh, he's the best. Just because you're the best free agent on the market doesn't make you the best wide receiver. You were just the best one available.
Who's the cornerback that they signed? Who's the cornerback that they signed? Adoree Jackson?
John Ross, who's a Cincinnati bust, and he's been injury prone. Dude, they were dropping like flies. Danny Jones, he sucks, dude.
Dangerous trash.
He's a backup. You took him at number 6 overall.
Daniel Jones is worse, bro.
He's a capable backup. There's some bad backups in this league, dude. I got to give him that. He's a backup.
Heinicke or Daniel Jones? Oh, Daniel Jones, obviously.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I'd probably take Heinicke over Jones. Yeah. But I mean, there's some other backups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mike Lennon, he fucking sucks.
Daniel Jones reminds me so much of Jared Goff.
Better, he's a much better runner than Goff.
So Sam,
Jones can scramble, he can run.
Somewhat.
Goff sucks. When you don't fumble the ball. When you don't fumble.
You know, Ellie Shortport said he'd rather have Jared Goff over Jalen Hurts.
No. Now pass on that. You already see what Goff is. You know, there's still an unknown part about Hurts. I'm not judging Hurts totally to the end of the season.
Jones stinks. He's terrible. He will not be a franchise quarterback for the Giants next year. Trust and believe. They will get rid of him.
Gettleman's getting fired, man.
Joe Judge is getting fired. That's going to be your new head coach, Eagle.
He's a fucking clown. Well, usually most general managers want to hire their own coach. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you right now.
If they fire Gettleman, Joe Judge is next.
If Nick Sonic gets fired, Joe Judge will be the Eagles' head coach next year.
Yeah, bro. Okay. I guess we'll all be doing laps and push-ups and losing games.
Shit, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside needs to do more of those.
Shit.
Jared Goff is terrible. Oh, that's how we got a first win against the Lions. Oh, no. We didn't get a first win. No, we got a second one.
I seen Djax went to the Raiders.
Oh, wait, he'll get hurt over there.
Yeah, they're going to steal their money this year.
Should have signed OBJ instead, but.
Then I see people, I see people say, you think we should bring Djax back? In 2 years, he played 8 games.
He can't. Hell no! I'm not bringing DJ back.
Out of 32 games, he played 8.
That was the worst.
And you want to bring him back?
That was the worst.
And he's making like a $10-11 million a year.
I did
not want to bring him back a third time.
I did not want him back. I like DJ.
No, but did you see all the people that did? Did you see all the people that did? How many people were saying, "Oh, we should bring him back"?
Yeah, and do what? Stay on the bench? Oh, we have that.
He'll score 1 touchdown, do a flip, pull his hamstring or some shit, and then you won't see him for 6 weeks.
Matt Ryan's better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I think Matt Ryan's better than Daniel Jones. Yeah,
absolutely. He's an MVP.
Went to a Super Bowl. Yeah, absolutely.
Matt Ryan's washed.
I'm saying overall, he's a better quarterback than Daniel Jones.
Well,
what has Daniel Jones done? The fucking Daniel never won more than 6 games.
According to Giant fans, look who he has. If he has Evan Ingram as his receiver, he has no offensive lines protection. Saquon Barkley is not there anymore.
We didn't tell you to draft the wrong offensive lineman and not address your lines of scrimmage. We draft a quarterback 6 overall. And you go out, here, this, who gets me? They went out and spent all this money on cornerbacks and receivers.
Yeah. Who I'd rather have?
When you had the 31st ranked offensive line, and they're saying, "Oh, but these guys are young, and they started coming around the second half of the season. These guys come together, then this will be the year Daniel Jones breaks out." How's that working out? They fell apart. You think our offensive line had injuries? Go look at the Giants.
Giant fans defend Daniel Jones like Carson Wentz fanboys defend Carson Wentz.
No, I don't. I don't defend Carson Wentz. I wanted him fucking going. I didn't even want to give him the extension.
I know you did.
Because what I said was, with his injury history, you still have a 5th year. You could franchise, just like what the Cowboys did with Dak. They waited it out, franchise tag him a year. They could have franchise tagged him another year.
Yeah, but that's the 4th round pick. Carson Wentz is the 1st round.
If you waited 1 more year and Wentz would have had the he had, you're not giving him that money. You could have saved yourself a lot of money.
Yeah, but he would have walked then.
No, you franchise him. You own him. You're only on the hook for 1 year, dude. Not a 4 or 5 year deal.
But he was projected to make more than Mahomes, according to a lot of experts.
And then you project his straight up on out of here. You franchise him 1 year. But they still had another 5th year. They gave it to him a year early, is what I'm saying. If they would have let him play through his 5th year option, right? Now, he would have wanted to, of course. There might have been a little holdout bullshit or whatever. At a certain point, you got to come in and play if you want to get paid, right? If he would have had that season under that 5th year option, you're never signing him to that big money, and you can just fucking let him go. Or you can franchise tag him again and try to get a trade for him. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
They didn't have to give him the contract as early as they gambled and they lost, is what happened. And then in the end, he didn't want to be here, so it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm. Now you're stuck paying him to next year.
When I really knew, it was when they fired Doug. If Doug was the problem, like they were saying, and they're bringing in Sirianni, well, then Wentz was going to stay another year, at least. He still didn't want to be here. He had the problem with Howie and Jeffrey. The organization he had the problem with, not just Doug. Not just Doug. I think he had more of a problem. I think he had more of a problem with Howie and Jeffrey than he did with Doug.
He did have a problem with Howie because he ignored his calls. Iverson was trying to call him, and he ignored him. He flat out said he did not want to go near Howie. He wanted out because.
What I'm saying is, when people were saying it was between him and Doug, and they didn't speak for weeks, and blah blah blah. Well, when they fired Doug, what was the reason he didn't want to come back then? If they were saying, usually if you're a good franchise quarterback and it's you or the coach, usually it's the coach that goes. Because all the money's in the franchise quarterback, if he's good. Doug went. They still tried to talk him into staying, and he still wanted out. So obviously the problem was a lot higher than just Doug Peterson.
But did we learn a lesson? No, because we just paid Fletcher Cox.
No, he's been paid. They just restructured it.
Yeah, restructured for more money.
He's done had this. At the time they gave it to him, he was worth the money. But the way he fell off, it's like now he's not worth it. And then they restructured it where, if they got rid of him, it was a $37 million dead cap hit. Holy shit. You're kind of stuck with Fat Boy. Because they would be back, it'd be fucking up our cap space next year again. If you did move Cox. If you were going to trade Cox, you couldn't restructure that contract this year. Don't restructure it, trade him. You wouldn't take as much of a hit. But once they did what they did, you can't trade him now. I think it wasn't for the money part, because teams did make offers for Cox. If it wasn't for the dead cap hit, I think Cox would be gone right now. I think he was really close to being dealt.
Mm-hmm. Who's that dude? See his face. See his face. All right, I'm gonna add you to your stream.
You can see me.
Oh boy, got a cowboy thing.
Hey man, I'm not.
We need it. Oh, you got Michael Irvin in the background. You ain't smoking crack, are you, dude?
Nah, that's dead.
Is that Michael Irvin back there? I can't hear him. Can you?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I don't understand.
I can hear myself. What is up? Can you hear yourself?
It was all broke up as soon as you added them.
You can hear me?
Yeah. Now I can hear you.
Oh yeah. So I'm just gonna talk about the Broncos game, right? So we came into the Broncos game like we overlooked them. Like I said we was gonna blow the Broncos out 38-10.
What happened?
But goddamn, I was wrong. I was wrong. The Broncos really did humbled us.
They're a good team, man. We're gonna get destroyed too this week. Don't worry.
Yeah, the Broncos.
I can't hear him. You don't hear that static?
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back when your volume is good, all right, bro?
As soon as he came in, dude, it's all static. I can't hear nothing.
Yeah, just come back in. I'll bring you back in, all right, bro?
It's a bad connection, man, or something.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
I wanted to sing him a song.
Huh?
I got a Michael Irvin song for him.
Oh no.
That's who was on his wall. Didn't you see behind him on the wall? He had Michael Irvin on that poster.
Michael Irvin's a good receiver. I can't lie though. There you go.
Yeah, but he's a knucklehead.
Small school. Eagle Champ, how was your day? You go out, run errands, go to work, go to the store? No, I've just been relaxing, man. I've been relaxing watching this team just continue to fuck up.
He was smoking crack with Michael Irvin.
Who?
Dude, it was a joke.
Oh, I know. Okay, all right. Nah, I wasn't smoking crack with Michael Irvin. That might be Howie Roseman, okay?
Yeah.
And Jeff
At least
Lurie.
you have an excuse, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, I had to rewatch the game. Rewatching the game was torment.
I watched some of the highlights and some of the breakdowns, but I couldn't sit there and watch that again. Dude, I was so fucking pissed off after that. I would have rather got blown out.
Yep.
Seriously. To watch that and you see, again, another game absolutely could have won. Absolutely.
It's a joke. Should have won the fucking game. Some of it is Hurts' fault, and some of it, and most of it's the defense. But Hurts got.
I agree with. He should have thrown a better pass to Goddard. Absolutely a better pass to Smith in the corner of the end zone. Absolutely. You need to float that in a little higher in the corner.
That's Dez.
But other than that, he did enough to your defense, man. When it comes down to a 20, you drive down and you tie it up 24-24, you're at home, 6 minutes left. Your defense has to make a stop. Has to. At least give you a minute and a half, around 2 minutes, something. Give you some kind of to get down at least in field goal range,
Yeah. I mean, but
they were moving the ball. Obviously, they tied it up 24-24. They were right there with them. Your defense has to make a stop. When you don't punt the entire game and you score in all 4 possessions in the second half, I got to look at the defense.
It's a joke, bro. It's sad.
Don't get me wrong. That doesn't change the fact that, yes, he should have hit Goddard in the first quarter, and yes, he should have hit DeVonta Smith in the corner of that end zone. I'm not saying he shouldn't have. Yes, you need to make those plays. But I'm saying when it came down to it with 6 minutes left, your defense has to make a stop. Period. Whatever you got to do. I would rather them blitz and get fucking smoked for a long touchdown than sit there and watch 6 minutes of torture. And that's what it was. Dink and dunk, 10, 15 yards each down the field till they got the field goal range, ate up all the fucking clock, kicked the field goal, and we got no time left. That's like dying a slow death.
Yeah. But,
I would have more respect for Gannon saying, hey, I knew at the time getting down, we had to take some chances and some risk. It didn't work out. And that's the nature of the beast when you're aggressive and you trying to get the ball back for the offense. I'd have been better with that. They've watched them do that in just 6 minutes of torture.
I agree. But this team just is bad.
So I'm telling you, man, back in the day, I'm just saying, football is all different now, but I'm saying, dude, and there's still that mentality with some. It's like, fuck this, man. We're going to bring in the house. Fuck it.
These refs are fucking.
Yeah, well, you can't cut nobody no more. But I'm just saying, how about this? Can you bring the disguise blitz from somewhere and play a little press, like bump and run? Because these guys aren't burners. These receivers were not burners. There was no excuse for, we were worried about them going over the top. None of the guys, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Palmer, none of them guys are burners, dude.
It wasn't just hard watching the defense. It was hard watching John Hurts miss these receivers. He gotta stop missing these receivers, because he still shows me that he's not.
The defense got destroyed. Our offense did enough to win the game. Between the running, even with a couple of misplays from Hurts, we did enough to win that game. our defense did absolutely. They didn't sack him once. They didn't make a punt once. All right, they stopped him on the fourth down plays. Okay, after they drove all the way down the fucking field first. How about creating a turnover? How about forcing a fumble, a blitz? You know, sack the motherfucker. If you look at what gets me about Gannon is in the last 2 weeks they played the Patriots, lost, and who else was the Chargers before? They played the Patriots. They played somebody else.
Who?
The Chargers. The last 2 weeks before they played us, they played the Patriots and lost, and they played somebody else and lost.
They played the Cowboys.
Who was the other team? No, in the last 2 weeks. They lost their last 2 games. They lost to the Patriots and they lost to somebody else the week before. Anyway, both of them put pressure on Herbert. The last game against second to last game he threw 2 interceptions. He threw an interception against the Patriots. They gave Gannon the blueprint of how to beat this team. He was too fucking stupid. He wanted to run his own defense on how to beat this team. 2 experienced people been there, and I predicted, man, why can't I say the other one? Well, we know Belichick runs the defense in New England, so it's Belichick on the last one, and there's one before that.
The Panthers?
Who the fuck? Huh?
Is it the Panthers?
Did everybody else do the Panthers?
Red odds are 12 just said the Panthers.
I know they lost their last 2 games. The right side of their line, even Chargers fans were saying, "Oh shit, the right side of our offensive line sucks. We got a backup right tackle, everything. So why wouldn't you bring some blitzes off that side? And where was Josh Sweat?
The Bucks, the Raiders, the Lions.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the Chargers.
Yeah, no, I'm just reading the
They played the Patriots the week before us, and they played somebody else the week before. Is who I was talking about. I know who we played.
No, no idea.
You say, man, I don't know. This fucking Gannon's gotta go, though. Dude, I think this guy's fucking worse than Billy Davis.
Oh, I take Billy Davis over him.
Like, for real, I think that's how bad I think this dude is. How clueless I think he is.
Gannon said, hold my beer. You think Jim Schwartz is worse? No. Let me help you.
What's that?
I said, Gannon said, you think Jim Schwartz is worse? Hold my beer.
Yeah, pretty much. Fuck. Well, last year, even with a shit secondary, we led the league. We were 3rd in sacks. Now our secondary with Nelson opposite Slay and Maddox playing in the slot where he should be is absolutely a better secondary. And now our front line can't get to the quarterback. Now, I'm going to tell you another thing. A couple weeks ago, Fletcher Cox said it. Now, this week, Javon Hargrave said it. When they asked him certain questions, he went, hey, I just play, I'm not the defensive coordinator. That's big when players say that. They're saying, this guy's not putting us in the position to make plays, to win. Players will not come out and say that. Them motherfuckers ain't digging his scheme whatsoever. Believe me. Let's think about it. What's so different from the defensive line from last year to this year besides Brandon Graham getting hurt? What's the difference?
Because we don't draft properly.
No, I'm saying Eagle shit. What I'm saying is player for player last year, we were third in sacks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What did we lose on the defensive line to make us this bad that we can't get to the quarterback this year? Besides Brandon Graham going out, what else changed? We still got Barnett. We still got Sweat. We still got Cox. Ridgeway. They drafted Williams. Avery. They moved in a linebacker. Other than that, what I'm saying is, besides Graham, that was supposed to be the strength of this defense. Was their defensive line. Now they can't. Now they can't touch the quarter. Now they can't get to the quarterback. We were third in sacks last year. And now our secondary is better, and the defensive line sucks. I think a lot of it is Fletcher Cox has dropped off, man. I'm telling you. Oh, yeah. That's what I would say, too. Yeah. You sure did get humbled. You got bitch slapped. Okay, that's who it was. That's who it was, Grandizer. It was that's what I was thinking. It was Patriots and Ravens, and they lost both of them. All they had to do was go look at that blueprint of how they beat them. I mean, the Patriots put pressure on Herbert, and he threw one pick, and then he threw two picks. I guess when they played the Ravens, he threw two. They didn't let him sit there, and pitch a tent and have all day to throw. It would be a little both. He was dropping off last year, Grandizer. Fletcher Cox was dropping. He was starting to drop off last year, even under Schwartz. And I don't think the scheme is helping him either. I think a little bit of both. But now, Javon Hargrave's been a beast. And when he comes out this week and says it, another guy, he ain't dropped off. He's pretty much in his prime. This whole fucking scheme I throw in the trash. Jesus Christ, it's been bend and break. Not bend, but don't break. Bend and break defense. I guess Eagles can't fell asleep.
I don't know what happened. Eagles cornerbacks went up against tough receivers. Respect them too much. Yeah. No, I had to go put the leads out on the curb. But it's 10:18 anyway. I've been here for a while. Gotta get going, man. It is what it is, bro. Flag goes fly. Even though they suck, you always.
Well, everybody knows our priority on quarterbacks, Tim. You know, we're obviously a quarterback. What's the word about factory?